Alrighty then, hello folks, and welcome to Fair, our new stream time. For every week now, we will be here at this time, 7 o'clock Ireland and 8 o'clock Central European for the foreseeable future. Um, so we hope that you are able to continue joining us in our story. My name is Neil, my pronouns are he, him, and I am the creator of this indie TTRPG set in an alternate 19th century Earth where all the creatures and folklore and fairy tale are real, have always been real, and live alongside humanity. Our game is set in the year 1872, and our heroes are in France, a France which is recovering from the recent Franco-Prussian War. Only in this timeline, the Franco-Prussian War was an alliance in which Otto von Bismarck convinced Napoleon III to combine their forces to attack the Fey nation of Arcadia, nestled between the two regions. The king of Arcadia, who had ruled for centuries, had died, and his son had taken up the throne. And Bismarck thought, with this change in government for the first time in over half a millennia, they might be weak. And so they attacked in a pretty bloody war, which ultimately the Fae won. But enough about me. I'm going to ask one of our players to give us a recap of our last session.
Ari should do it.
Yes, Ari should do it because you'll benefit from the inspiration die.
Hey, if my rolls keep up the way they have been, I'm going to need it. So, last session we picked up from a dragon attack on Paris. Well, less attack and more of a dragon intimidation on the city of Paris on the eve of said fated battle. And we were dealing with a upset Sylvia, having to return her brother to the train station so he could quickly get back to Prussia and let everyone know about what's going on in France. We spent some time securing a carriage for an exorbitant price, which is fair given circumstances. Everyone was trying to get the hell out of Paris, and there was a dragon around, so high costs are to be expected. After a lovely dinner that Sylvia and Annalise had to try and somewhat soothe Sylvia's nerves, the party left out and arrived eventually after sort of a very horse-kind carriage master, which is nice to see. Someone who's actually being nice to their horses. It's good. So we arrived in the town of, and I have it written down because I've been good about that. Maloon, yes, absolutely. Eventually arriving into towards a hostel owned by Madame Beatrice de la Rune, a lovely little roadside little affair, very nice, very warm, very welcoming. We enjoyed some drinks, a moment of respite, and arranging our transport to get to the Fontainebleau. That's my cat. However, midway through our lovely drinks, we were visited by a face from the past, from the past of some of the party. One Philippe Dubois, famous hunter, once lycanthrope, now perhaps seemingly lycanthrope again, as after some barbs very friendly traded between the party and one Dubois, we were awoken late in the night after attempts to keep watch by a extremely crude and very pointed song sung by Dubois and his little posse of merry men. One of them seemingly being an elder lycanthrope who has seemed to have turned the rest of them. And they have launched an extremely violent attack on the hostel in a conceited effort to kill Sylvia, which has been somewhat waylaid by Sylvia turning into an adult earth elemental and becoming nigh on invincible. For now, we'll see.
I'm basically a brick wall at the moment.
Yeah.
With a broken arm, but a brick wall
yes,
nonetheless.
Indeed. Justine cast some wonderful spells, which managed to take a good chunk of health from our various enemies and sundry, but a few of them are still standing. At least in the melee, Dubois has been felled by a veritable hail of lead, but there are still many wolves to deal with, and that's where we are.
So, you take your 1d8 inspiration die. We are at the start of the initiative order. So, just for those, because Mina and Amanada weren't with us last session, Mina, you are standing beside Sylvia in a elemental form, There is the dead body of Philippe Dubois lying just a little bit from you. There is a werewolf directly in front of you, and then there's another one also fighting me. These are kind of like on a half landing, so the stairs of the inn came down, landing, and then turn again in a 90-degree angle. So you're at that like half landing space. Amanada is on the ground floor of the common room, invisible behind the other two werewolves that can't get up close because there's not enough space, with Annalise up the back pew-pewing at everybody. So we are at the top of the initiative order, and the first to act is the elder lycanthrope, okay, who is directly in front of Mina, and he's going to attack Mina. So first attack is a 33 to hit. Okay, and he's going to use mighty. He's using mighty blow with these two attacks. Okay, second attack is a 26 to hit, and then third attack is a 38 to hit. So
what the hell are you rolling?
Okay, they have a lot
Heals?
of. Yeah, I heard you. Lovely. So you want to roll for that one then? They have very high modifiers to their attack rolls because of pack tactics.
No, again, I'll parry it.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, sorry. So that just
my
adds the
point,
defense.
so-
Yeah, cool. Okay, super. So the second one missed. The first one and the third one hit though. Okay. So the first attack to hit. This is the claw attack. Now, obviously, you're subtracting your armor from all of these. Is 4 plus. Oh, and
Did you
there's.
take any damage last time?
You did. You're on 77.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you're on 77, and he also gets the extra d6 because I rolled a 6 on the d6. So that was 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 6 is 16 on the claw attack, and then on the bite attack, which he doesn't get mighty blow for, it's still 15 points of damage. Okay.
In total.
For the bite attack.
Okay.
So it
Minus
was
your armor.
16 for the claw attack minus your armor, and then 15
Minus your
for the
armor.
bite attack minus your armor. Okay, so Amanada, it is your turn. So basically, you're invisible. You have your cane sword out. You're directly behind a werewolf who did actually get you with a wild swipe and hit you. And you had taken some damage. Where were we? Yeah, you're on 56 grid because of the werewolf swiping. And also, unfortunately, you got hit by some AoE spells because you were right beside the werewolves when they got hit. So
I forgot that this spell
it's like a
had,
5-meter cube.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
that is a-okay. I have been in those shoes before. So
I am going to say, Amanada, if you wanted to move back from the guys so you could still use your revolver, they won't get any attacks of opportunity because you're feckin' invisible, okay?
deadly. Okay. On that note, actually, maybe not that one yet. Just yet. Yeah, I will definitely move back a smidge.
Okay.
And I want, because I'm still fairly close, I want to try and go for back of the head.
Are you using your revolver or the cane sword? Sorry.
Ooh. See, cane sword, I have to be very precise.
Well, you have to be very precise regardless of what you're hitting with. You know, that's how the attack action works. You roll and beat the defense.
I think revolver would probably be best shot. Yeah.
Okay, so you're pretty fast. You've got a movement of 8. So yeah, you could move. So if you want to use if you're using one of your minor actions to move anyway. So if you want, you can go full 8 meters back. So you're well outside of the range of any AoEs, but you're still 1, 2, 3. You're still comfortably within range of your revolver. Okay.
Deadly. Okay, so let me just roll that.
Now you get your backstab bonus because you're hidden, so it is considered a surprise attack. Okay.
Okay.
So you're getting your, was it +4? I can't remember. Isn't it +4?
My backstab is...
Is it +4 to attack and damage? Yeah.
Yeah, +4 to attack and damage, and
So with
my
your revolver, you've got,
that
so
would
that's
be
2. So that +5. That I don't know why it says +3 on your character sheet. You have a +5 to hit with the revolver.
Yeah, I don't know why either. I fixed it the last time.
I don't know. So anyway, so you have +5 and the additional +4 because of your backstabs. That gives you a +9 to your attack modifier.
Okay, so that is a dirty 20 because I only rolled an 11.
And you're shooting the one that you were directly behind, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that will hit.
Oh,
Deadly.
awesome.
I don't add sneak attack to that as well, do I?
Yeah, you do. So you get the +4 to the damage, and you get your additional damage for the assassin feature because it is a sneak attack that you have successfully hit. So an additional 1d10 +3 damage. So your base damage for the revolver is 1d8 +6,
That's
and
just
then an additional 1d10 +3.
1d8 and +3.
Okay.
So 1d8 +6. So that's an 11. And that's a 20.
20 total, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Damage.
right.
Oh wait, did I do? Yeah, 1d8 +6.
6, and then 1d10 +3.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 20.
Cool, nice. Okay. Because you use your one of your minor actions to move, you don't have the 2 minor actions for your extra attack, but you do still have another minor action if there's anything else you'd like to do.
I don't think they do anything that's offensive with any minor actions.
I mean, if you want, you could sheathe your cane sword and take something else out to have in that hand.
Like a scarf.
Minor action to flip off.
I know. I know. That's what. Can I wear the scarf?
Yeah, of course you can.
Just like wear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do not. I'll sheath the sword and I will don my scarf.
Cool. All right. Lovely. Okay. Right. It would be Dubois' go, but he's dead. So next up is the werewolf that you just shot, who is unhappy with being shot, but he can't see you because you're invisible. So instead, he moves forward, taking a space over Dubois' dead body, and he is going to attack Sylvia. So claw attack with a mighty blow. The first attack I rolled was a. Oh, actually, hold on. What? I can't. So you, as an earth elemental, have a defense.
My
of
defense
13.
is only 11.
It's 13 as an earth elemental.
No, you said it was 11 as an earth elemental.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the ancient one. An adult is 11. Yeah, apologies. Sorry. So 4. Oh wait, this does hit. Even though I only rolled a 4, I have a yeah. I add.
Sylvia is very
13 to
big
hit.
and very slow. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So the claw attack does hit. Wait, does he not have a mighty blow? Yeah, he does for 3 feet points. Okay. Sorry, apologies. Give me 1 second. So yeah, so he's using mighty blow, and then he's going to do a bite attack as well with mighty blow, and yeah, that's like a 23 to hit. Okay. So for the claw attack, 7 plus 5 is 12 plus 5 is 17. And
17,
then
but that's sorry.
minus 8.
So that's 1,
9.
9, 7.
Okay. And then I rolled really awful on the bite attack. On the bite attack, it's only 11 minus 8.
So that's 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the next one to go would be the other guy is on the common room floor. He can't get up to you and he can't see Annalise, so he can't do anything. So now it's the other guy who is who's also standing beside Sylvia. So he's going to attack you again, Sylvia. Claw attack. Yeah, that's a hit with mighty blow as well.
Grand.
I got like a a 28 to hit, and then on the bite
So
attack,
I'm assuming that you can hit me with my mighty defense of a
yeah, with these mods, as I said, for these guys, I'm adding a plus 13 to every hit.
Yeah, so they'd hit me with a 1.
Basically, yeah, they do. And so that is true.
So-
So claw attack,
Oh,
but you
God.
have an armor of 8, so shut up.
I
okay?
know.
So for the claw attack, 13 points of damage. Okay,
so
and then
that's the minus
minus
8. So
8.
that's 5.
I rolled better on the bite attack this time. So the bite attack is 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And Annalise, it is your go. And Mina, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna. Who's looking the lowest at the moment?
So the one who's looking the lowest is actually the one who just stepped up to take the place over Dubois' body.
Perfect. He is getting minor action to reload my rifle because I'm spent on that. So
So you swap out the cartridge, yeah?
yeah.
Cool.
So that's swapped. Then I'm gonna put a.
Mama needs a good one.
Yeah, I kind of want to go for another headshot, but they have such high fortitude that it's at this range. It's tough for me to guarantee. I'm gonna be
I
able to
just
do it.
wanted to point something out that I was saying to Susie, which I completely forgot about in our last game, because as the
Oh.
GM, I have a lot of shit that I'm kind of treating of at all times. Werewolves, and I'm going to say, Annalise, you would know this as a trained hunter who's quite knowledgeable in the Fae. Werewolves are resistant to damage from mundane weapons. So I should have been halving every bit of damage you did with your gun.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, it should be noted though. Remember, I do have arcane artillery, so some of that damage is just considered magic.
Yeah, but it's
Which
only
isn't
one.
much,
It's like literally 1 or 2 points.
Yeah, it's like 2 points.
Yeah.
But hey, it's something. Okay, good to know. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go for a headshot with my first shot just to like try and push the damage as far as I can.
Do it.
So it was so you spend a minor action to swap out your cartridge, and you're spending
Second
your
minor
second minor
action
action
to
on your trick
aim.
shot. Okay.
Yes, indeed. 16 on the dice plus 11. That should do the job, I imagine.
Plus
27?
11, so it's 27.
27.
So I have to roll. Is it fortitude, hardiness, or stamina? I can't remember.
It is fortitude, stamina, or resolve willpower.
Okay. No, I rolled an 18.
Ah, okay. Standard damage then.
No.
Wait. What did you say you rolled? The total was your attack roll?
27.
27.
Yeah, and I only rolled an 18. So
Oh,
that
with
means-
modifiers? Shit. Okay,
that was
yeah.
with the modifier. Yeah. Like
I'll
they've
take
got
a headshot.
they have a plus 7 to their fortitude, but I rolled an 11, so you know.
I'll take that. So
Yeah,
double
yeah.
damage, and it has disadvantage if it lives long enough for 3 rounds.
Hey.
There you go. That's something. Okay, let's do some numbers. So rifle damage is 1d12.
Yeah, it is D12. Fucking obscene.
Yeah.
Oh,
Love it.
that's a 1 on the d12.
Oh,
So 12 damage total plus. Is the modifier
double
damage total or
damage,
just
so
the
is
dice
it-
damage?
It's just the dice damage.
Okay, so 13 damage.
Okay, 13.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And I'll take my second shot and just shoot it again, normal
Yeah.
style. It's something. That is a natural 20. Why couldn't I get that on this
Oh, no.
That's fine.
Oh, so good though.
We take it. I like these new dice.
Okay, so where is Annalise? There we go. So that is base 1d12. So that is 12 plus 11 is 23 plus 1d12.
Okay. A 2 on the 1d12.
So 25.
Yeah.
They are just barely still standing.
Ah.
Damn.
So roll a d10.
Let's see if I can make them feel
Chris,
bad.
Let's hope for a major.
Oh. A 3.
A wound to the non-dominant arm. All minor actions which require two. All minor actions now require 2 minor actions or a major action. Okay, until they are healed. So
I'll take that. I'll take that.
that's good because that means because they have the mighty blow feat, so now they can only do that.
Yeah.
So they were able to use that on each attack, which is an extra d6. So now he can only do that on one attack. So that makes a big. That does make a
something.
difference. Yeah. So Mina, it is your go. So you're standing. Basically, there's 2 werewolves in front of you. There's the one that Annalise shot, who's like nearly dead, and then there's the older, say, leader of the pack, who's directly in front of you, who's pretty badly injured, but he's really fucking tough. He's still going. Okay, so
Okay.
like,
On my first attack, I'm gonna go for the one that Annalise just shot.
yeah, cool. Do you want to use any feats?
Not for that one.
Super.
Right, and that is. Give me a second. 24 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
And of course, because Albert is now enchanted, it is not a mundane weapon. It's full damage.
Magical.
Yes.
Love it.
I rolled a 7 plus 15.
How do you finish this guy off?
Oh, I chop his head off.
Yeah, he had 2 grip points left.
So
Okay?
that was that werewolf 3? Or sorry.
No
Werewolf 2.
fancy shit. Okay. Now the other guy that is there.
Yeah.
I guess I just stand over or just take a step over the body or something.
Yeah.
And I would like to, for my second attack him and try for quick attack.
Super. Love it. Yeah. Let's roll high.
What did I roll? Not that great. That
He-
is a 21.
That is his defense. So you do hit, but not by enough to activate the feat, unfortunately.
Okay, no, that's fine.
But you did still hit.
And that is a hang on, a 14.
Oh, nice.
14 damage.
Oh.
Okay, right, yeah. Whew. All right. So that's your turn now, Mina, isn't it? Yeah. You have 1 minor action left that you're holding in the tank, yeah?
Yeah.
Super. Okay, so Justine, it is your go, and Sylvia, you're on deck. Oh, and Justine, I'm going to say that you now realize Aminata has moved because you saw like the gun shooting from like 8 meters back. So you now know Aminata is well away from the werewolves. Okay, if you want to use more AoEs.
Question. I thought I was after Mina in the initiative order. Was I not? Or was that just first?
You're like second on the initiative order.
Okay, sorry. No, I thought Mina went and then I went next.
Oh.
No, you've
You've
went
already
second.
gone. You so
There's
Justine.
so many people.
I haven't even gone yet.
Yeah, so I can't remember. Did Justine like blink back away before? I thought she had.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Super.
Yeah.
So you're like, I don't know, 5 or 6 meters away up the top of the stairs.
Look, I'm not going to try to like reinvent the wheel or do anything stupid. Just Arcane Bolt. I'll stick with Arcane Bolt.
Yeah, super.
So
How much mana are you spending?
give me a second.
Are you going to do what you did the last time and send an obscene 11 bolts at my guys?
Micro missiles.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 21 mana. I remember that.
Yeah. And which one are you targeting? So there's 3 werewolves left. There's the oldest leader of the pack who's directly in front of Mina. There's one like diagonally in front of Sylvia, and there's one down on the common ground floor who in a moment is going to jump up and take the space that's got 2 dead werewolf bodies on it. But yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to target. My main target would be the old main.
Super. Yeah, so
But-
with Arcane Bolt, there's no rolls or anything, there's no tests, you just roll for damage.
Yeah. But also, I would like to do Spell Splitter.
Spells, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And are you going to use spell splitter on the one that's in front of Sylvia?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So 1,
Thank you.
3, 4, 5.
So this is, you can use this a number of times per day equal to your magic. This is the second time you've used it today.
So that's 35 damage.
To both. Yeah.
Yeah, plus I get additional 2 damage from
Yeah.
Sphere of Arcane.
Yeah.
And I also get another 5.
Yeah.
So that's 7 extra damage.
So, and
That's
you said,
a lot.
so you said you rolled 35, was it?
Yeah. So
So
that's 42 damage.
42.
That's
40.
nearly half your grid.
Any of life, the universe, and everything.
Okay, Manon.
I'd say Justine is like, holy fuck. If I was attacking myself, I'd be dead.
I love it.
Yes.
Even Justine's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So just I do want you keeping track of your number of uses of spell splitter, because
Yeah.
it is a very powerful sorcerer's ability, but there is a cap on it in terms of uses per day.
No,
So-
I used it so far.
Yeah. So that was your second time. Right.
Next.
So
Next.
you still have your 2 minor action. Oh wait, I can't. Spell splitter is a minor action, isn't it? I can't remember. Is it?
It's
Oh
an
no, it's
arcane
not. It's
enhancement.
just a thing. No, it's an arcane enhancement. It's not a feat. So yeah. So you still have your 2 minor actions if you want to do anything.
Sure. One minor action would be I'll cast Alchemist Armor on myself, because
Mhm.
I can also cast first level spells.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Do you want to
sure, I'll
save
try-
your? Do you want to save your one for a reaction, or do you want to do something?
I remember that they all had their goal, so there is nothing to react for.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try Mist Wall as well. So that's another first level spell.
Yeah.
The caster creates a cube of mist
Mhm.
with one side stand the point. Blah blah blah. Oh, up to 5 meters from the caster, so I'm a bit too far away. Am I not?
You are a little bit too far away,
I'm a
unfortunately.
little bit too far away. Sure.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't really think I can do more, to be honest.
Okay. Well, you've done quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. You've inflicted 84 points of damage. Okay. So that is quite a lot. So, Sylvia, it is your turn.
Okay, Sylvia is gonna, at this point, she's gonna let out this giant roar, which I'm not gonna do because I don't want to wake her daughter. But this, like it's full on shaking the windows kind of roar, because I can't talk in another elemental. I'm gonna cast Stone Bullet. This doesn't use my
So
mana, does
no,
it?
it doesn't. I'm just going to say, because you also saw Aminata move away, if you want, you could cast Hail of Stones on the 3 werewolves.
I'm gonna do that.
Super. Okay, so as a adult earth elemental, you cast Hail of Stones at 4th level, so that's 4d10 plus 3. Okay. Now they do get a dex check against it. Okay.
Okay, 1,
So that was
2,
cocked.
3.
7.
4.
That's a fail. So the elder wolf, he failed, but the other 2 dodged slightly, so they're going to take half, but he takes full damage.
Okay, 4d10 plus anything or
3.
plus 3. Okay, here we go. So that's 1 and 10, 11, 20, 25 plus 3 is
Is
28.
28.
points.
Okay, so 28 halved is
14.
14. Okay.
And we're back to the top. Yay!
Okay, we're now back to the top of the initiative order. The werewolves regenerate because they're werewolves. And it is the elder wolf's turn. he's really unhappy with Mina, so he's going to attack Mina. Okay, 2 claw attacks and a bite attack, and for the claw attack and the bite attack, he's going to attempt mighty blow. So Mina, your defense is pretty good now. What's it? Is it 17, 18? I can't remember.
With the parry, it's like
No, just
it's
your base
19 or
defense.
20.
Okay.
Base
Oh,
defense is
yeah.
19 or 20.
So 20. So
Mhm.
so he rolled. So that's a 13, 23. No, he just barely managed to make. I rolled bad, but just barely got enough to hit you with the feet activated on
A
the call.
parry.
So 23. Yeah, so you block it. Super. And he used his feet. Ooh. So he still was trying to use it. So that minor action is still spent, even though you parried the attack.
Love it.
So nice. Okay, second claw attack is not going to have a feat on it. And that is a 29 to hit. And then the bite attack, which he is going to use mighty blow on. Yet again, that was a 23 to hit.
I don't have a minor action anymore, so yeah.
Yeah, you do. It's the top of the initiative order, so you've got 2.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll parry that as well.
Super. So only the one claw attack actually lands.
And you're subtracting the 5 on your armor, so just remember.
Yeah, so that is 14 points of damage minus the armor. Okay, and that was his turn. Amanad, it is your go.
Deadly. Okie dokie. So, question in terms of how long is this scarf?
What do you mean?
How long is the scarf? Would it
Oh,
be
how
able
long? Sorry,
to-
how long is the scarf? It's
Yeah.
like standard scarf length. You'd need to be
Uh-uh.
close.
Okay. I was hoping it would be magical enough. Okay, right.
Yeah, it's magical
the
enough in
standard
that it
scarf
chokes
length?
people and it's like hard to cut, but it's still like normal. Like think I don't know, maybe a meter and a half.
Okay, and none of the werewolves are within that distance to each other, right?
What do you mean? Their werewolves are all beside each other, more or less, but you're like 8 meters from them.
Okay, but if I put a scarf on one werewolf, could the scarf stretch to another werewolf?
No, it
just trying
attacks
to
a
think.
single target.
Just one, single one. No, I meant just. I'm trying to think in terms of what to do next. Okay, cool. So I will use my assassin scarf with my assassin.
So you'll need to spend a minor action to move up to one of them, first of all.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
So of the 3 werewolves, which one are you going for? There's one on the who's still on the common ground floor who hasn't jumped up yet. He'd be the closest to you by a meter, and then the other 2 are up like a set of steps.
I'll go for the one who's closest to me by a meter.
Cool, super. Okay, so you're going up to him. All right, so
yeah, I'm gonna do my sneaky.
So how this works is basically you attack. Okay, as per normal.
So,
okay.
I will be using my magic score.
Okay. Would your dex not be
Because it
higher?
says magic. It said magic, dex, and fight.
Or fighting. Yeah. Okay.
Or fighting. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we said this level you were going to up your dex. I think you said. Or no, sorry. Oh no, it wasn't dex. It was Oh no, you did all that.
I did my dex up.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So
Yeah,
okay. So if you want to roll, it doesn't matter. Okay. So if you roll with magic, yeah, cool. So you're rolling to attack, and it's a +3 to hit.
Okay. So
you do get your +4 bonus for sneak attack on top of this. Okay. So it's a +7 because it's still
talk about overkill.
Well, no, it's still a sneak attack, so you get your sneak attack bonus.
True. Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's a bit it's overkill for the +7, so that's a 26 to
these guys have a pretty high defense, so you want to roll well against these guys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
So you want to be getting so you did hit. So this is what happens. So guys, what you see is literally coming out of thin air this beautiful silk scarf that you know is in the Baron's ring of hoarding comes out and wraps around the neck of the werewolf who's on the ground of the common floor. Okay. So, where are we? Bum bum bum, and it literally just starts strangling him. Okay. So, and they start choking.
Nice.
All right. Now, so
Oh
they
my
are
God, it's very
now
dark. I love it.
suffering. They are now suffering the suffocation
so
choking
drowning
condition.
/ suffocation.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Oh,
Suffering.
that's gonna stack. It's gonna be.
Yeah. Now I
horrible.
will say that they've got a couple of rounds because they got a high fortitude before it kicks in. But
Try healing that.
Yeah, heal suffocation.
so now I'm gonna say Amanada, if you want, you could spend a minor action to withdraw without being attacked because you're invisible, so you're out of the range of the AoEs again, but you're still within range of your pew pew.
I will definitely be doing that.
Still in range of
I know.
pew pew. Sorry.
That's
Just-
that
just
is
like
the
jumping back
technical
and-
term. Yeah.
Pull them.
Yeah.
That's what
That
they-
is the
that's
term
what
we
they are.
coined for this game.
Yes,
Pew-pews.
absolutely. So,
There's
okay,
pew-pews.
nice solid round. This werewolf is freaking out because they are being strangled. Okay, I'm gonna tell you now, unfortunately, because these guys are such tough fuckers. It'll take
They're
a
gonna-
couple
they're
of
gonna shred the scarf.
rounds. It'll take a couple of rounds before they would start to suffocate. But they are now out of action because they're not going to be worried about attacking anybody. They're worried about this scarf. Okay, so
Bigger problems.
nice. That's a
Ow,
very
ow, ow,
nice
that's
use of
not
your
good.
actions now.
Super
Okay,
tight.
so
Super tight scarf.
he's dead. He's
Some
dead.
people are into that. I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
Maybe he enjoys
You
it
just
just
see
a
the
bit
wolf
too
starts
much.
enjoying it, and he's like, oh.
Yeah,
So
he's like, I'm very confused here.
Yeah, he's learning. He's discovering something in this moment.
we're
Exactly.
very uncomfortable.
Aminata, bring gifts.
I bless you all. Before you die.
Okay, so I'm going to say he doesn't get the. So he's trying to claw it. The first claw attack misses. Second claw attack also misses.
Oh, bitch.
Because I don't feel like he deserves to get his pack tactics bonus for this. I just think that doesn't. It doesn't.
How strongly does the pack feel about fighting a scarf?
Well, no, I just feel like he's
I don't know. Some people feel pretty strongly
because,
about certain
well,
beliefs.
I mean,
I don't know.
no, my logic
Visuals.
here, and this is also
Oh,
for the
God.
viewers, and if you're ever thinking of running a game, this is the kind of stuff that you can do on the fly, because rules as written, he should get a bonus to all attacks while his allies are near him, but he's attacking a magical object that is in no way impacted by other werewolves being near it. So I am making a ruling that it doesn't actually make logical sense for him to gain what is a +6 bonus to his attack. So it's significant, fighting this creature, because it doesn't care there's other werewolves around. So yeah. So he's clawing at the scarf, but he's not actually managing to find purchase. So it is now the other werewolves go, who is standing beside Sylvia. So he's going to do a claw attack, mighty blow, and then a bite attack, mighty blow. Claw attack.
That's the one with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, they do. So the first attack,
Probably
that
still
is
hits.
well. Hold on, I only rolled because I only rolled a 3.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, maybe I think
Oh,
I
wait,
get.
hang on, because you said it was a
No,
+13,
plus-
so it's 16. It's
16.
an 11. It doesn't-
11. I hit exactly, but I don't get to use the feat.
Nice.
So
okay.
he
okay.
hits, but without the feat. So and then the second
Thank
one is the
you.
bite attack.
That's something.
That's cocked. And not 20. So because he has
5 and 20.
disadvantage, the attack lands, but is not a crit, because that is the rule in the system. If you roll an at 20 when you have a disadvantage penalty, your attack lands, but it's not a crit.
Oh, thank God. I couldn't take another one.
I need to shoot more wolves.
Shut up! You've got like 1,000,000 grip points.
Yeah, but
You've
the
got,
It's
like,
a carryover
Yeah,
effect.
like, no, you've got
They're
like
not great.
you've got like 2 Annalise's worth of grip points.
I don't like that. That's the measurement.
So for the claw attack, anyway,
Ignore.
it is 12 minus your armor, and then
So
for the bite attack, it is 8 minus. So the bite attack doesn't do anything because I rolled an 8 total, and you have an armor of 8.
grand.
So Annalise, it is your turn, and Mina, you're on deck.
On the whole, as far as our enemies go, how are they looking in general?
Well, so the one that just attacked Sylvia
Rough.
is the most injured so far. Okay, the leader of the pack has taken a lot of damage, but he's still going strong. He is a tough mofo. And the other guy, he's somewhat injured. He's not as critically injured, but he's now being strangled. So, you know.
Is it... If I switch to Sure Shot, would that count my damage? Would my damage then switch over to be counting magical and no longer be halved?
No, that's not how it works.
Wait,
Okay.
but they're magical bullets.
Good to know.
Oh, sorry. Switch to bullets of Sure Shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies. Yes, then it counts as magical. They're no longer resistant.
Okay. If they're still
Sorry,
tough, it's probably
I thought I heard you saying use sharpshooter. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
I've only got 10, but if this elder's still standing strong, it probably will be worth it. So
I can't remember. Were these rifle bullets or revolver bullets?
I believe these were rifle bullets. No,
Okay.
I think these were revolvers because I got
they were
piercing
revolver,
on my rifle.
Yeah. I thought they were revolver bullets.
Yeah. Okay.
So we can just say that you like. Well, I would assume that you would have you have 2 revolvers, don't you?
I have just the one.
Oh, okay. So would it be loaded with these bullets normally?
No, it's kind of regular.
Okay.
Am I able to like empty it and then?
That's gonna be a full turn.
Sure.
I have rapid reload.
Yeah, that's why you're able to load 6 bullets in just one turn. Because, like, think about it, a revolver, you are individually putting 6 bullets into the chambers of the gun.
Yes,
they're not cartridges.
Yeah, that takes
true.
you know. Whereas with the rifle, it's a cartridge of 8 that you just pop out and slot in. But this is a revolver, so you individually are having to put bullets in. So that would be your entire turn, but it would be now fully loaded. Whereas for another person, they would only get like for a non-gunslinger, they would be able to load 3 bullets in a turn. You're getting all 6.
Right. Okay. And my pistol skill doesn't do because it says I can reload the gun with a minor action if it's been opened. So would that then make it my full turn?
So your major action is opening it, emptying the bullets out, and then you're loading it up. That's why I'm saying to take because you're doing quite a lot in that one action.
Very quick. 6 seconds to reload 6 bullets is fast.
So,
all right, I'll hold off on that for now until I need to reload then, just because that's, a full turn to start doing effectively double damage. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll empty the revolver.
You're spending your turn swapping out the ammo. Cool. No, absolutely.
So I just open up like a pouch on me and open up the revolver, tip the bullets into the pouch, and start loading up new ones.
Super. Mina, it is your go.
Okay, so I used my minor action, so I'll just do 2 attacks.
Smack. Yeah, cool. Yeah. But your Albert is doing like proper damage, you know? There's no resistance to Albert.
22.
Oh, yes.
And then only 14, unfortunately.
Fortunately, the 14 does miss, but the 22 definitely hits.
Yeah. And that is... Let me see. Not that much. 10 points.
Hey, every little helps.
Yeah. I always roll really bad in damage. I don't know.
Well, look, the thing is about fighters is fighters are just consistent. And that's what I love about the fighters. They are solid. They are consistent. You can rely on them every round of combat.
There is nothing wrong with being a heavy damage dealer every turn.
Yes. So, Justine, it is your go. Sylvia, you're on deck.
Yep.
Love consistency.
Okay. Okay, I'll try that again. Focus. I'll try to use one of my minor actions to go down a little. So where is Aminata now?
Aminata is roughly somewhere about 8 meters behind the werewolves. You don't know exactly where because they're invisible, obviously, but they're about 8 meters back. So you know they're well away from the wolves now.
Okay, I'll try to cast Winter's Breath again as my minor action.
Yeah.
No, sorry, as my major action.
Yeah. Hey, it's a good spell.
No, wait. No, sorry. I'll go down as one of my minor actions, and then I'm going to cast Winter's Breath.
Yeah.
As my second minor action.
Oh, I like it. Wait, Winter's Breath is a second level spell. Are you able to do that?
Ah, shit, no, sorry.
Yeah, it's second level,
Oh,
not first.
Damn it. Okay, yeah. I'll cast it as my major action.
Yeah.
And I'll cast Mist Wall as my minor action.
Okay, now so this does 1d6 plus magic, but you can spend additional mana to do additional d6s up to a maximum of d6s equal to your magic score. So for every 4 mana you spend above the base 4, you get an extra d6.
Sure. Okay. 4. I'll get. Let me think. Yeah, I'll. Yeah, I'll add like 4 extra. So that's going to be 20 mana.
Yeah, okay, cool. Super.
So that's 5 in total, right?
Yeah, 5d6 plus 5.
Yeah.
Plus 6, sorry.
Give me a sec.
And you're going to hit all 3 werewolves.
Yeah.
Because they are well within your 5-meter cube.
Yes.
So I rolled 19 on my 5d6.
Plus 6?
Plus 6,
25. Okay.
Solid damage.
And do they succeed?
So, the leader of the pack, he failed his roll. So he is stunned until the end of his next turn, but the other 2 did manage to succeed. So they take the damage, but they're not stunned.
Stunning the big guy is gigantic. That's incredible.
Yeah. So
nice work, Justine.
Yeah.
So one's fighting a scarf and one is stunned.
Yeah. So the big one who actually gets 3 attacks per turn and is doing the most damage, he is stunned until the end of his next turn. And the way this spell works is when they save, it doesn't reduce damage. It just negates the stun effect. Okay, so they all still took that damage. Okay, so you have 1 minor action left if you wanted to do anything with it.
Jesus Christ, sorry, I couldn't unmute myself. I don't think I have any minor actions left because I took 1 minor action to go down.
Yeah. Oh, you cast Mistward as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
cool.
don't forget to cleanse that.
No, yeah. So okay, so then it's your turn's done. Sylvia, it is your go.
Okay. That's going to be another
Hail stones.
hinged and feral roar from me and some hailstones.
Okay, so the elder wolf, he automatically fails because he's stunned, but the other 2 do get dex checks to try to dodge. And I rolled a 7, so they all take full damage.
Incredible.
So 4d10 plus 3.
Okay, so that's 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 9 is 23, plus 3 is 26.
Just feeling all of this earth elemental's roars like push through me because I'm like right next to you and just go.
Yeah, no, it's like window shaking kind of.
Oh my god!
And at this point, you can nearly feel
shit.
Sylvia is fighting the urge to like jump down the stairs and start tearing them apart. Broken arm be damned. Just
okay,
like...
right. We are at the top of the initiative order. It should be the elder leader of the pack's turn, but he is stunned because of Justine's Winter's Breath spell. So it is straight to Aminata.
I don't have to do anything with the scarf. The scarf is just scarfing.
The scarf is doing its thing.
That's so upsetting.
Okay, so
scarfing.
So
scarfing.
I'm going to say this. Aminata, if you don't move, you'll get your 2 minor actions to get an extra attack. The werewolf that's beside Sylvia is looking messed up.
Okay, deadly. Because I know that the bullets that I had in my revolvers were also sure shots.
They were, that's right, yeah.
Because I have sure shots and silver bullets.
Yeah.
and I never swapped out back to normal.
That's okay.
Should have bought
So,
way more
do you
swords.
have two revolvers? So do you have silver in one and sure shot in the other?
That's how I did it for the last time.
So then, do you want to
wielded
use
it.
your silver bullets on the werewolves and save your magic bullets? Because silver bullets do full damage as well.
That is very true. I will use my
Werewolves.
silver bullets,
Yeah,
and I
so-
will go for. Wait. Okay, so the one that's closest to Sylvia, where's the next one?
So basically, he's on the half landing, and then there's another one like a meter away. He's the elder wolf, and then the third one is the one you're choking, who's on the ground floor.
Okay, hold on. I just need to read something first. Okay, I am going to use my lightning attack feat
Well, you'll
to try and
to.
attack those. To try and attack those three.
Well, first of all, you need to tell me which one you're attacking first.
I'll go for the sickly one, the one who's about to be done in.
So let's see how well you roll, because that's a very expensive feat. It has a high feat point cost.
That it does.
Where the feck is it? I don't see it on your. That's weird. I don't see it on the actual character sheet, even though I know you have it.
Lightning attack is at the bottom of my feet section.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there.
Oh yeah, I see it there now. Yeah. So you still get your +4 bonus because of sneak attack. Okay. So that brings us up to a +9.
Okay, so that is +9.
Yeah.
29, please.
That is good because you needed to get a minimum of 25 to activate that feat.
Shit.
They have a high defense, so and that is a 6-point cost. So yeah, it's expensive. So you roll enough to attack. You get your assassin attack on the first attack of the turn as well. So that extra 1d10 +3, and you will get 2 additional attacks on top of this.
Truly terrifying.
So let's roll for damage first on this boy, okay? So this is using a silver bullet, so it's full damage. So that's 1d4.
So it's 1d8.
Sorry, 1d8 +6.
8 plus 2.
Plus 1d10 +3.
1d8 plus 6. So that is a 9 and 1d10 plus 3. Where's my d10 gone? Okay. So first one is 9, and the second one is 6.
Okay, so describe how you finish this guy off.
So obviously you're not going to see anything except for just probably the spot
Flash.
where the
Yeah,
bullet
that's
is.
why you use the flash. yeah.
Exactly. And I am going to aim like right between the eyebrows.
Yeah, cool.
And it's just gonna be clean shot. Go for him there, and then for the others, I'd have to roll again for damage for them, is it? Or
Yeah, you have to roll for damage. What do you, oh, for the others you have to roll to attack. You just get extra attacks.
yeah.
But he's dead. So who are you attacking now? The elder wolf or the one who's being strangled?
I'll leave the strangling one till
Yeah, let him enjoy it. Let him have some time.
exactly. Let him feel his
Yeah.
oats. Yeah. So that is a 22
Now
to
you
attack.
still got your +4 because these are still sneak attack.
Oh,
but
sorry.
but
That
you
is
don't
a 26.
you don't get the assassin because that's only on the first attack.
That's fair. So
Yeah.
that's a 26 to hit.
So
hit
that's
the
a hit. That's a hit. So that's 1d8 +6.
We should have left Dubois alive. He would have loved the scarf.
No, I don't know. I don't know. He seems like he's
I think I just
with
threw off
a
in my
woman
head a
with
little
authority.
bit.
So that was 1d8 plus 6.
Yep.
So that's 11.
Nice.
And with the sure shot, that's 12, isn't it?
What do you mean?
I'm using a sure shot bullet. Doesn't the sure shot give me +1?
Gives you a +1.
Yeah, but you're not using sure shot. You're using the silver.
Oh, sorry,
Alright.
silver. Yes.
Yeah, you're using the
Yes,
silver. We
my
said
bad.
we're saving
Yeah.
the expensive magic bullets and using the silver bullets. So 11, yeah?
True.
Okay.
Because yeah.
Okay, so you have one more attack. Do you want to shoot him again?
Yeah, I'll let the asphyxiation carry on. Poor dude. I'm not as enjoying this part too much because this is the first time they've actually used it, so they're like learning how it works.
We're all learning something about Amanada.
Yeah, everyone's starting to notice how long this is taking. We're like,
So your last attack, I assume it's on the same guy, yeah?
Yeah, it's on the same dude, and that is a. So I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, nat 20. Okay, right. Well, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Super. Okay, so
that
is what? So 14 plus 1d8.
I mean, the captions say crush, but crit, good enough.
14 plus 1d8.
Oh, I fucking said it again. Jesus, what's wrong with my accent?
Anyway, so that is a 16.
16 total? Okay.
Yeah, because I don't get any modifiers for the damage on that one.
It's the full damage from your weapon plus the damage die again. So roll a d10 for me, please.
I don't think I've had a chance to roll a d10. I feel like this is a very new experience for me. That's a 6.
Okay, shallow injury across a large part of the torso, -1 penalty to attack rolls. Nice.
Nice. I like it.
Every little helps. Now, because you used a minor action to do the lightning attack feat, you therefore don't have 2 unspent minor actions to get the extra attack. So you have 1 minor action left if you want to do anything with it.
I'm trying to think. What do I have that I could do as a minor action except for move?
I don't know. Nothing really with the stuff that you have.
And reload would take a full turn.
Yeah.
Because I'm down to
3 bullets left. You used 3, didn't you?
No, I used 4 because I shot that one back of the head, and then I did.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you have 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 left. Okay, right.
Let's see. Yeah, no, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay, right.
Action-wise.
Okay, so it's now the go of the wolf who is being strangled. He's going to try and attack the scarf again. I think he might have actually. Did he hit it this time? No, he didn't. He missed by 1. So second claw attack, he got a nat 20. Okay, so 1d. So that's 1d8. So that's 13. Oh, 14. Okay, so he has started to cut at the scarf, but it is not cut through yet.
Okay.
And the thing is, if he does manage to cut the scarf off and he's no longer be strangled by it, it will naturally regenerate. It doesn't destroy the item.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you can in theory destroy it, but it takes a lot more than just being cut off of the person. Okay. But that's his turn gone, and the other guy is now dead. So it is Annalise's go, and Mina, you're on deck.
I just look through the body of the one that Amanada dropped in front of me, and then look down to the guy who's being throttled by a scarf, and just go, "Oh," and then move my aim over to the elder, and I'm gonna go for a headshot.
Cool. You now have your gun fully loaded with
yes.
Sure shot.
So I'm using sure shot, and I'm using my revolver. So I'm
effectively
it actually works out the same as my rifle now because of a +1. So that's 14. That's 25.
That is a hit.
Wonderful.
So he gets to try to roll to resist.
He gets to try and beat 25.
No, I got like a 14 or something. I didn't roll very well.
Perfect. I love to hear that. Here comes some damage.
And he does not get resistance.
Here comes some damage.
Here comes some damage.
He's going to take, like, minus his armor, he's taking all of this.
It'd be better if I didn't keep rolling 1s on damage. That's
oh no.
12 total add something. Oh, I forgot. I also need to. He has disadvantage for 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take. Don't need to hit him with another headshot. I'm just going to do another regular shot.
Okay.
That's not as good. That's a 21.
That still hits.
I'll take it.
Woohoo!
And another. 13 damage. And I'm going to use. Yeah, I might as well. I'm going to use my good friend. Where is it gone? Where's my abilities? Quick shot and shoot him again with my last
Yep.
minus.
Woo!
Cool.
Love it. This guy's
19
got
on the
big
die,
brain.
so
Oh.
that's plus 10, 11 rather. Damage wise, another 13 damage.
Okay.
Sorry, no, wait, is that right? No, wait, hang on a second. I forgot I've got short shot locked, so that is actually 14 damage. Wow,
Yay.
there we go. Thanks.
Okay. Right. Super. He's still up, but he's looking pretty badly messed up. Mina, it is your turn.
Right. I go for 2 attacks
Yes, you do.
because I use my. No, I have. is
You
it-
have new round, so you have 2 minor actions.
Yeah, I'll go for a quick attack, please. Okay, come on. Oh, I rolled 14, 15, which is 26.
Yeah. So you hit and activate the
27.
feat. Yeah, you hit and you activate
Nice,
the feat.
thank you.
Super. So that is.
Give me. Include.
So do you want to roll for the extra attack now?
Yes, I roll for the extra attack,
And then we'll roll for damage.
which is a 21.
That hits as well. All 3 hit.
Nice. Damage. Give me a second. I'll roll. I need to
Really
get
need 12.
D12s. Give me a
Ah,
minute.
nice.
Okay, so what do we have here? I have 3 plus 8 is 11. Then I have a 20 and a 19.
Damage.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Describe how you kill him. Describe your killing blow.
I go. I hit him across the chest. Then I'll bring Albert up and hit him with the pointy bit across.
Yes, the spear, yeah.
And then I'll just stick the pointy bit right into his throat
Mm-hmm.
and go and just kind of rip through his throat.
Yeah, nice. Absolutely. Blood sprays across your face.
Rub it in. I hear it's
Mina
green.
showering in the blood, like she loves her skin
Yeah,
routine.
so blood sprays across your face. That is your turn.
Well, you
done.
know, Justine introduced this new skincare routine, so
Justine, it is your go.
Absolutely,
It's trending already.
There is
let's go.
one Lugaro left, and they are currently being asphyxiated.
Amazing. Great stuff. I'll add to his experience, and I'll just send like some arcane bolts. How is he looking?
Upset.
On a
maybe
scale of
happy. I mean, I don't know.
on a scale of 1 to 125, he's a 49.
That's a good
Gotcha.
scale.
Gotcha. So that's about like extra. I'd say extra 3 arcane bolts.
Okay. Yep.
Poor boy.
Okay.
So that's 9 arcane bolts that you're sending at this guy.
Yeah. Thank you so much for doing the magic for me. Give me a second. I'm lazy today and I'm just using like online die.
That's cool.
Love it.
Especially when you have this many dice, that's perfectly understandable.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, you've had a really busy day, so
And they're rolling well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I needed to just like double check. That's 33 on the die
Mhm.
plus extra 7 damage. So that's 40 damage for this guy.
Okay. They are just barely standing still.
Yeah, they have 9 grit points left.
Do you have anything you want to do with your?
skill.
Do you have anything you want to do with your minor actions?
Sure. Let me see what I can do with my minor actions. Not too much really.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
Okay, cool, super. All right. Well, then in that case, Sylvie, it is your turn.
okay.
Stone bullet.
Yep. And it's, again, you can nearly feel the floor shaking. Like she wants to run down there and rip them apart, but she's not doing it because she knows her magic is better. She'll do more damage. So, stone bullet.
Yeah, I didn't pass the dex check. For an adult earth elemental, it's 4d6 plus 3.
Sorry, 4d6. Oh, thank God! I actually got d6s out.
If you roll nothing but ones, he will still survive. But the odds of that are slim.
Okay, that's
Unless you're me.
2 plus 5, 7 plus 3, 10 plus 5, 15. And is there anything else? Plus 3, is it? Is that 18?
Okay,
Stone
describe
wolf.
your killing blow.
It hits like so it hits him in the jaw, shatters his jaw, and just like everything is
Okay, so he falls to the ground, collapsing. Blood spills onto your scarf, Amanada.
Oh, does the scarf drink it?
No.
Oh God!
Jesus.
If he said yes, I'd be terrified.
Listen, it's an assassin scarf.
It's hungry.
So-
We have to feed
Are
the
they
scarf.
all dead, Neil?
I have to
They
feed
are
it.
all dead. So
Okay, at this
This
point,
is-
Sylvia is going to drop the spell.
you drop your elemental form, yes?
And at this point, so she's got her arm is completely mangled.
You see, her arm is it's bending in an odd way.
And there's blood dripping down her hand. So Sylvia at this point is just going to fall down to her knees, and she's just going to start sobbing uncontrollably. One hand, her good hand, is covering her face.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want anybody to look at her, but she is just completely broken at this point.
So I'm going to say, Annalise, because you're the furthest back, you hear a sound from behind you, and looking up at the top of the stairs, you see Madame Beatrix, the landlady. She is in a nightgown, and she has a shawl wrapped around her, and was looking at the whole thing. A look of shock and horror on her face as she's seen this bloody battle, as she cries out, "Oh my God, those fiends, those thugs, they were Lugaro. You saved us all."
It is the least we could do, Madame Beatrix. And really,
Mon Dieu, we have to notify the constabulary, but I saw it all. I saw their beastly forms changing back into this when they died. Oh, it is horrid. So you now have 5 naked men's bodies. They had stripped because they had stripped out of their clothes on the street outside before they changed and then came into the inn. Naked, bloodied, battered, dead bodies on the ground, including a naked Dubois, who really, looking at his form now, yeah, he was legendary.
damn, what a waste.
Yeah.
Where is Dubois? Listen, Amanada did toy with that idea at one point. Where is Dubois right now?
He's lying on the half landing. A young lad that she cries to, one of the young boys who works here, he runs off in his pajamas straight out the door, shouting for the constabulary. So you imagine there will be a constable here pretty soon.
Right, I'm going to go to Dubois, and I want to kick him. I really want to kick him, and I'm going to spit on his corpse and be like, "I fucking knew." Obviously not. I fucking knew. I'll be like, "I knew there was something rotten about you from the moment I spoke to you." and then I'm going to rush to Sylvia's side. I'm going to hesitate touching Sylvia, but I'm also going to dig through my inventory because I did have a healing potion.
You have a healing tincture, yeah.
Yeah, I had healing tincture, not just a standard one.
It's not gonna heal
Which one?
her broken
Hold
arm.
on. You have a greater healing tincture, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still not going to help. This is a critical
Not gonna
injury.
help. It's not gonna heal her arm.
It's a major critical injury. So, yeah.
Save it. It's
well,
fine.
I'm going to.
I can heal my grit.
Well, I'm just going to offer it anyway because I don't know what to do. I don't have magic, so I'm just going to be there, like holding this tincture, like what the
magic
fuck
potions?
do I do?
Yeah,
you're usually the one who fixes this stuff.
I helped him when he was cursed initially. I helped him, and he was bitten before, and I helped him, and because I thought that the village needed him. I thought it would help. I was all the fays that were coming in. I thought I was helping, and he did this instead. And why are we even here if this is just going to happen?
Sylvia, Bois was a very
piece of shit. I know he was a bad person, but I didn't think he deserved to be a monster, and he wanted it. He saw me as the enemy.
That's the thing. When you cured him, you thought that lycanthropy was a curse, and we met a family who proved us different. So
it's not even that, Aminata. I knew that if he was a werewolf, he would be a monster. He would have too much power. And
there's nothing wrong in having faith in having hope that somebody would prove you wrong. We all thought he was rotten, but we thought that, like anybody else, he deserved a chance. He got a second chance, and he squandered it. So now he is dead. We are alive, and unfortunately, you did the right thing. I didn't want to do the right thing, but you did the right thing. So you shouldn't feel any level of guilt for what you did, because you did what your nature called for, like he did what his nature called for. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong, and the village did need him.
Sylvia is just crying. She's covered her good hand is covering her face, and she's just on her knees and she's crying. She's just not.
Annalise is going to turn to Madame Beatrix and just go, Madame, I understand it's late. Is there anyone in this town who has some sort of medical knowledge or something at least to help our friend here bandage up his arm?
Well, we have a doctor, yes.
Wunderbar. Would we be able to... I understand it's late. I'd be happy to pay.
Oh, no, of course. No, I mean, this is an emergency. You're fighting Lugaro.
Of course. And I must apologize for the condition we've left your establishment in.
Well, honestly, these monsters, we don't know what they would have done to all of our conditions. So please, you have nothing to apologize for, mademoiselle. You saved us all. Aminata?
So while this is happening, I'm going to leave Sylvia alone because...
Yeah.
I am going to go outside and go through their shit and gather as much as I can before the constabulary get there.
You're not going to find much. These guys, they had some coin, but you're already minted, so it's not really anything of significance.
But anything could help.
You never have too much.
Yeah,
amazing.
I'd like to give it to Madame so she can help fix some of the damage that's been done by these.
I'm gonna say, thankfully there was very minimal damage. It's mostly just blood on the floor because they did damage the front door. That will need to be repaired, but that's really the only significant bit of structural damage that was done to the end was the front door. Okay, we'll say it was maybe between the 5 sets of clothes, probably 15 gold, and you see that you find the kind of things you would expect from hunters. So 1 or 2 of them had rifles, 1 had a crossbow. You recognize actually Dubois' crossbow and his hunting knife.
Taking all that shit.
Okay, well, I don't think you're proficient in crossbows, but
but we can sell them.
True.
You could.
And I could do with some of that ammunition if I could take the rifle ammo.
I can't use a rifle, so Annalise
Yeah.
can. I'm just trying to get as much before the constabulary get here.
Yeah, so I'm going to say that Annalise, you get it. We'll say an extra 20 rifle bullets. They're standard rifle bullets, okay?
Fine by me.
And 20. So there's a crossbow. There's 2 crossbows and 20 crossbow quarrels in 2 quivers. Like 10 in each. There's a couple of hunting knives. As I said, there's the bit of gold. What else would there been? A couple of like just random trinkets and stuff as well.
Horse skins, rabbit feet.
Yeah, exactly, that kind of stuff. So I mean, you're like, these guys were clearly living in the wild. Didn't really seem to care much about society, and didn't have a lot of possessions on them.
It's something. Yeah, I'm just gonna kneel down next. I'm not gonna put a hand, so I'm just gonna kneel down next to her and just be present.
Yeah, cool. So as I say, about like less than 10 minutes later, you see a constable coming in. He's wearing his constable's coat over his nightgown. Yeah, Mina?
I was just going to say, while all this is happening, because I have first aid, I'm just going to go over, set her arm, and
Yeah, super. Absolutely. I'm not even going to make you roll for it either. Sylvia trusts you to do that kind of stuff. You've traveled together a long time. So, yeah, absolutely.
her, and I just set your arm and bandage it up, and I'll use some of the broken wood or something to make kind of a.
Oh, Sylvia can make whatever. Like, I'm just gonna see if I can make a splint with some vines and.
So what I'll say happens as you bandage it up, Sylvia then starts to grow thick woody vines around her arm to work with the bandaging that you did to create a splint to support her arm.
I won't even say anything. I just look up and kind of smile,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah.
So yes, so then you take another bandage and you create a simple sling for the arm. So the arm is now supported and elevated, with a splint made of living ivy surrounding it.
Sylvia is going to lean into both Mina and Annalise, just in a, in that way that, massive dogs do when they're like, when they like somebody, they're just kind of, they lean on you.
And thankfully you're no longer in your elemental form.
No.
Or you would probably crush Annalise,
Yeah, so, Annalise just like presses her shoulder against yours.
Yeah. So yeah,
doesn't like look at you and gives you the respect of like, she's having a moment, I'm just gonna be here.
Yeah. So as I said, the constable comes in. Madame Beatrix deals with it all. He's like, "There's 5 dead naked men here. They look like they were shot, and what the hell?" And she explains to him that they were bloody loup-garou. They were werewolves, and they came in and attacked our guests. And he's pretty shocked by this. And as Ernest says, well, that explains the attacks we've had on the farms in these last few days. Started happening around the same time these 5 turned up here, didn't it? And she's like, yeah, actually it was around the same time those 5 turned up. So learning that, okay, so apparently some of the farmers in the area had lost livestock recently, and it coincides with when Dubois and his pack turned up. But Madame Beatrix says, so I think you all certainly just need to go to bed, and we will promise a nice hearty breakfast you in the morning. And then Jacques will be here at 9 o'clock to take you the remainder of your journey if you wish. I understand if you wish to postpone it and rest for longer.
No, we need to keep moving. The rest of you are hurt. Hold on. So Sylvia's gonna start healing people.
Okay, so are you going to tap out your own mana, but you're saving the mana in your mana receptacles, basically?
Yep.
So how much mana have you got left? Because you didn't actually spend that much.
I had 59 mana because you said when I was in my elemental form those spells.
No, you're using the elemental's innate magical ability. So with 59 mana, I'm gonna say but you'll get everybody. I'm not even gonna have you roll. You can basically have everybody up to full health or close enough to full health that after a long night's rest, you guys are all now back up to full health.
And myself too, because
with that much mana, Susie, everybody.
I did take 50 points of damage, like 50 odd points of damage myself before.
I don't need healing. I didn't take any hits, so it's all you.
Yeah, and Justine, did you get it at all?
If I took any hits, you'd know about it. I'd be on the ground.
Yeah, so the two squishies in the party actually didn't get hit at all. So it's really so it's Mina, Aminata, and Sylvia are the only three who were injured. You know, now all three took a fair bit of damage. You know, because Sylvia, you got literally jumped by 3 werewolves in the first round, and then Mina.
Yeah, like it's fine. It's like
getting but yeah. So as I said, but with that 50 points of mana, you are fully healed, okay, for the morning. Okay, so you go to bed knowing that in the morning you'll have a hearty breakfast, and then a local farmer will be taking you on his wagon to the boundaries of the forest. I think this is a perfect place to take a pause in our story. Don't go too
some, like healing tea, or not healing, but just
whatever you want. Whatever you want, okay? You can make some lovely tea from freshly plucked yarrow, whatever you wish, okay? But we are going to take a quick break, folks. We will be back in 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere, and we shall continue on to the Elven Palace.
Yay.
Transition.
I just need to get a protein water.
Okay, so we are live. Hello, folks. And thanks for sticking around. My name is still Neil. My pronouns are still he, him, and I am still the manic idiot who decided to spend 8 years writing a TTRPG based on an accurate depiction of folklore and fairy tales from Europe. So, when last we left our heroes, they defeated a bunch of particularly unpleasant gentlemen, some Lugaro or werewolves, who one of whom had a history with some of the party. Um, and they did defeat them. And thankfully, it was all seen by the landlady of the inn, seeing them fight them and seeing their bodies revert to their human forms after they died. So she was the perfect witness. There was no worry about the fact that they, had just murdered 5 guys, because it wasn't murder, it was defense.
Yeah,
Okay?
having to explain that would have been tough.
Yes, having to explain why there were 5 naked men's bodies in the inn covered in grievous wounds, from bullet wounds to freezing to bludgeoning to poleaxe,
Throttling.
yeah,
King Kingston.
yeah.
I
So
think if we were to explain it, it would be just like, we don't know what happened.
I didn't do
It's like
anything.
some
Don't look
magic.
at my guns.
but anyway, next morning you wake up and you guys have a really hearty breakfast ready for you. Madame Beatrice says, like, she's gone all out because she's obviously extremely thankful for the fact that you fought 5 fucking werewolves in her fucking inn. So this lovely massive spread, she has scrambled
Sylvia
eggs.
is gonna
Yeah.
go up to her. She's gonna say, "We're very sorry for the damage to
No,
your
no, no, no,
hotel."
no, 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 no. You will not apologize. You are an amazing, strong, vibrant woman, and we need more women like you in this world, and you will not apologize. Not in my
Oh,
establishment.
I don't think you need
No,
more
no, no,
women.
no. You will enjoy this food, and then you will go continuing being an amazing woman, an inspiration to young girls far and wide. We will be telling your story for generations to come. Now,
And
Okay.
then
sit down.
Beatrix gets like
I will-
filed in the good person book in Annalise's head.
Sylvia is like horribly awkward because she's
you
like,
will-
I don't think I'm a
No.
good role model.
You
at
will, you
all."
will sit down, and I have just made some fresh coffee. It is fresh beans I just got from North Africa. They are absolutely fabulous.
Okay, now you are speaking
Yeah.
my language. Thank you.
Amana's ears.
Yeah. Oh, perk up. Yeah. 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 So you get a lovely spread. There's scrambled eggs. There's like grilled tomatoes. She has really nice sausages. There is what else? There's some, oh, what is it? Kippers? Is that what they're called? You know, the fish that's often had with like
Yeah.
breakfast.
Love a kipper.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
Mm.
like it, she's gone all out. This is not your standard breakfast fare for an inn, and she's like,
I love a really good kind of hearty breakfast.
yeah,
This
this is and
yeah.
the coffee is just, oh my god, this easily matches some of the best coffee you had in Paris. Okay. And this is clearly not the shit that she gives the normal customers either. She is really showing how appreciative she is of you guys killing a bunch of werewolves in her inn. Okay. And you can see there's already a bunch of men. There's a carpenter and as apprentice. They've already started repairing the front door. Okay.
Sylvia is just going to turn to Aminata while we're eating. Just going to, Aminata, I just want to say that I do owe you an apology. I argued with you about Dubois quite vigorously. I was very against killing him. Clearly, you were right. And I apologize because well, I thought I knew better, and part of me wanted to see if I could cure the curse. But you know what? I was wrong, and your instincts were right on this one. So
Amanata is going to be they're going to look visibly taken aback because they never would have expected an apology because it's not something to apologize for.
Yeah.
It was in Sylvia's nature to want to protect life. So
Yeah.
to Amanata, that was a no-brainer, and you're gonna see them kind of
Oh.
be like,
Sylvia's face is completely like just impassive. There's no expression on it at all. She's
true. Well, I I I appreciate the apology, but Sylvia, I do not think it is warranted. You did what you believed was right, and people are not always going to agree on every single action, even in a party such as ours. So you felt it was right to do that, and I agreed that the people did need him. I did agree on that. I didn't agree that he deserved to live, but I agreed that the people needed him. So I just sometimes my instincts can border on paranoia, and I know I'm working on that, but I am sad for I'm sad that this is how it turned out, considering how considerate and thoughtful that you were, that your talents were wasted on such a actually no, calling him a dog would be insulting to canines, but
I
you
like
know,
dogs. No.
exactly. He is the worst. He's the, you know, that scums that floats on, you know, on the side of a really, really kind of poorly aerated pond. That is him. You know, the one that has that smell that gets all in you. And Amanata's, you could see their face like wrinkling, and they're like, but I appreciate the apology. It wasn't warranted. You did the right thing. But thank you nonetheless.
So he's just gonna go back to eating because as far as she's concerned, I've said my piece. I was fucking wrong. You were right, but you know, whatever.
Even
Amanata's
Sylvia,
not gonna.
yeah,
Amanata's definitely not gonna be like, "Oh, I was right." They're gonna be like,
no,
No, Sylvia
I'm
at this
just
point
paranoid.
is just going, no, I was fucking so wrong about that. So
yeah. Even Sylvia's magic cannot cure toxic masculinity.
Listen, not at all. We tried multiple times to show him that women were just as capable, and he refused.
Yes. So you
Um,
guys have a lovely. This is one of the nicest breakfasts I've had in a while because you can tell it's been prepared with love and genuine appreciation as well, and that always adds an extra spice to any
Neil,
meal.
is
You
it
know?
better? Is it nicer than the breakfast I had with Moraine?
No, it's not. Okay, nothing is better than the food you get from your new girlfriend. Okay, so anyway,
I don't know if she's a
so
girlfriend. We just had dinner.
So, at about 9 o'clock, you hear some voices, and a man comes in. He looks to be in his like late 40s, early 50s. Clearly a farmer, has that weathered face and kind of lean, muscular body of a farmer. And man, says, "Oh, is Jacques? Jacques, this is the group of incredible heroes. They defeated the Lugaro last night, saved us all. So now these crazy women are going to Fontainebleau." And he's like, "Wait, you are serious about that? They actually want to go to Fontainebleau?" To the forêt, and it's like, you wait, to the forest. I was like, mon Dieu. No, they killed 5. Cinq Lugaro. If anybody could go into the forest, it's these 5 women. It's like, mon Dieu. Okay. And he's like, you guys are crazy, but you just killed 5 werewolves, so who am I questioning? And I was like, well, whenever you're ready, mademoiselles, it's actually not that far. We will be there in this a little over an hour. It's only about 5 or 6 kilometers to the edge of the forest. Unfortunately, that is as far as I can bring you.
That's okay. Thank you.
Well, that's all. So yeah, as I say, you finish your breakfast, you get into the back of his wagon. He's got an old horse, and he leads you along the way. He tries to chat to you a bit, mostly just in that you guys are new, and he's kind of shocked, and when he heard about like you guys fighting a werewolf.
He's probably looking at Sylvia because her arm's all fucking bound up.
Well, he's looking at you in amazement because you have like actual living vine forming a splint around your arm. Like that's
okay.
what the So he's looking at you in amazement, and then he notices Mina, and he looks like he's a little bit nervous around Mina because Mina's the scary one. She's got the not just a scarred face, but like has the tough look of a warrior and has a massive poleaxe as well. So it's like
Makes a statement.
Yeah, it's a statement piece. It's a statement piece. But so he's asked is a bit, and actually, when you say you're from Paris, he does say, so is it true what they're saying that there was a dragon in the city?
Sylvia's looking at the rest of the group, and are we like
Everybody's talking about the we've had so many people passing through the town only in the last day or so. Everybody's talking about a dragon in the capital.
It's true.
it left?
Yeah.
It came, it spoke, and it left.
Someone was saying that it was staying in the park. I knew that was nonsense. Does anybody know where it went?
No.
Will it be coming? Will it be coming back?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
It's like, yeah. Okay, so
it's a fucking dragon. It can do whatever it wants.
So, if I may ask, mademoiselles, why are you all going into the forest? It is haunted. It is filled with the ghosts of Fae. No one goes in there. Not even to cut wood.
Monsieur, I think it may be better that you do not know the ins and outs of what we need to do. We don't know what sort of consequences that might have on any of the people who help us along the way.
Oh,
It is a task that we need to do. I think that
yeah.
it's best to leave it there.
Okay,
I
well.
druid things that I need to.
Oh, you are a druid, of course. I assumed because he's pointing at your arm. Is that makes sense? Of course, you're a druid. Yes. Oh, we had a druid pass here many years ago. They helped some of the farmers with their fields, but then they moved
Oh,
on. Yeah. But,
yeah.
yeah, they're good people, the druids. Yes. Especially for farming folk like myself. But so yeah, like he seems like a fairly nice chap. This Shaq, and you chatting to him for a bit. He's very curious, but he doesn't overly pry. You know. Um. And eventually you get to the edge of a very, very large looking forest. Very, very old trees. Very ancient looking oak trees, densely packed together. It has a definite energy to it. Okay. It's reminding you a bit of the Tronquay Forest back in Cherville. All right. Very similar vibes to that enchanted, fey-filled forest that you were very familiar with there. Okay.
Justine does not like it.
Well, mademoiselles, this is it. I wish you good fortune, and I hope that you are safe. And he stands
Very
there
dark.
watching you all walk into the forest.
So before we do anything, I would like to cast Restorative Spark
Yeah.
on everyone.
Yeah, cool. That's a good idea.
Wise. Annalise will quickly just pull out her Arcanagram and check it for any new messages. Probably doesn't see any because the
No,
other
there's
one
none.
won't have reached its destination yet.
No,
Just kind of frowns and puts us away.
no messages. Okay. So you cast a restorative spark on everybody, and then you guys step into the canopy. Yes.
Yes.
As soon as you do, it feels like you are stepping into a different world. It's such a dense canopy that it is dim. You know, like this is an ancient forest full of ancient oaks growing close to each other, forming a very, very thick, very dense canopy of trees. Okay. So you feel like you're in a different place nearly. Okay. And you all immediately, I'm not even going to make you roll, can feel eyes on you watching you.
Great.
As soon as you're a couple of meters in, you feel eyes on you.
Can I cast Lesser Forest Stride on myself?
Okay.
Please?
Just give me 1 second. Mhm. Yeah, of course. So you can now walk at a normal speed through through thick vines, brambles, all that kind of stuff that would normally cause difficulty. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna. Annalise just takes like a deep breath in, feeling a little more at home in like a wooded area, but this one's a little bit more uncomfortable. And I'm just gonna close my eyes and then cast Detect Life. So I've got detection out to 13 meters.
Oh, I mean, you're immediately hit. Like the area is full of life. You know, it's complete. There's so many, like not just plants but animals as well, vertebrates, small mammals, birds. There is so much life in this space as well, and you do pick.
Millions of insects.
Yeah, you do pick up a sense of fey creatures as well around you.
How's Anki doing? What is Anki feeling?
Anki's loving it. Anki like immediately jumps off and he's like flying around and he's jumping from tree to tree. He's loving this environment. This is home for him, you know. He's very happy in this environment. This is literally his home. This is his natural habitat. So yeah. So folks, I need to know what are we going to do? How's this going to work? You're in a massive forest. You're trying to find a palace. What's the plan?
Are there any signs of like, I mean, probably not, but any signs of like old, well-trod trails or paths or anything like that?
There's deer trails. That's it.
I have an idea.
Oh, okay.
Aminata is going to kind of root around in their like little stash of equipment, and they're going to pull out a little flower
Mhm.
and whisper Costas into it.
He's 250 kilometers away.
Give me a
Well, just to
charm
see if it'll
roll,
help.
will you? Give me a charm roll.
Because I don't know how they travel too far. So
Actually, you're right.
worth a shot.
He might have street stride.
Okay, charm roll. So Neil, you were right the last time that I needed. It was either Dex or Charm that had to increase.
Awareness or charm, yeah. Awareness and charm are your two primary stats, but I think you'd all so you can you can add persuasion and conversationalist to this role, and you can add wordsmith as well. So you've got a nice big modifier to this. So that's 6,
Ooh.
9,
9.
12.
Oh wow, that's better than my idea.
Okay, so that is a 24.
Okay, right. You do it, but nothing happens. What's the plan now?
Well, Anki, check on Anki if he sees something, if he feels something, if he I don't know, with his fairy dragon senses. I was thinking of like letting him scout the forest, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to let him kind of go too far because he's a baby.
Yeah, so that's the problem. I mean, you can tell from his emotional communication that he can't sense or pick up anything himself, and he gives off a sense that he's eager to go and explore.
Okay, cool. If he's eager to go and explore, then I let him go and explore. But I'll be like, like annoying mommy, being like, make sure you're safe, make sure you're home by 10.
I could go with him. I could turn into a bird or something and go with him if you want.
Yes, sounds like a great plan.
That was basically my plan.
So Sylvia, what kind of bird are you going to change into?
I'm thinking something small with really good perception. So some sort of a sparrowhawk.
Yeah, I was going to say a hawk or a sparrowhawk would be perfect in this kind of an environment.
Because I'm thinking something small, but
you're in a densely wooded area, so an eagle is not going to work. But a hawk or a sparrowhawk,
something big.
They are small. Yeah, sparrowhawks naturally live in forests, so that would be perfect.
Yes.
Okay, super. So
childhood obsession with animals is coming in handy.
So okay. So you guys, Anglagon and Sylvia, you guys go off flying around and exploring. Do the rest of you just stand there, or are you going to just generally start walking in a given direction?
I'm just going to take my rifle out and start pathfinding.
Okay, so Annalise, what way do you think would be the logical way to go?
I mean, in my head, like an abandoned elven palace will be fairly deep in. So I'm like, because we're on the border, I'm just going to go straight for a while.
Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think
that was me. I apologize.
Okay, Mina, you do have bushcraft.
I do.
So if you want to give me an intellect bushcraft roll, you can, to try and give an idea of which way do you reckon would lead you in towards the center of the forest.
Am I misremembering, or did we find a fairy compass in the Baron's Hoard?
So that will. Oh, hold on. You did find a.
Point towards fairy
you did find a fairy compass. Now, just give me one moment, please.
13.
That's for portals, not necessarily a palace.
So when open, a portal set up. So as a minor action, you can command a compass to point in the direction of the nearest portal into the Fey realm. But we have an issue of PowerPoints.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 3, right?
It's 3. Aminata, I think you could use it. I think you still have enough spare PowerPoints left, do you?
Yeah, because I did. I only have
the scarf, and then there's another thing that was +2 that you got as well.
So the assassin's scarf is a 2. And then then the ring of invisibility is 6, is 8. And I think
Yeah.
all of your other magical items are common items, I think.
There was that ring. I can't for the life of me find out what it was or the
Fairy
specs
grace.
for it.
Fairy grace. Yeah.
Fairy grace. That was it. That was
you have the ring of
thank you.
fairy grace. Okay.
that
so
was the thing. I couldn't
that's a
remember.
3. Okay, so then no, then
Tap you out.
you're so then that puts you at 11 as well. So no, you're maxed out.
I think I should be fine.
Do you what do you mean? You have your bracelet of
I have
armor.
common items like
Well, you have the bracelet of armor, don't you? Okay, so
look, I
um
have the
and
the
and
bracelet.
Albert. So yeah, that Albert and the bracelet, that brings you up to a 5.
Okay.
So yeah.
So they should be space 4.
So Mina, you could use it.
Okay. I'll use it.
So that you give it to Nina, and as a minor action, you go, and the needle is spinning, just in a circle, and then when you focus on it, it then suddenly goes in one specific point.
Well, we don't want to go into the Fey realm.
I mean, I'm assuming that there would be one near. They would set up a palace
would
near a
say,
portal, but
Absolutely.
uh,
You know, it's a point to start. Let's go.
better than blindly
I
walking
would-
through this.
We should all stay very close together. Aminata is definitely going to be freaking out considering the last time they went traipsing through a forest and ended up fucking yeeted into the Fey realm.
Oh shit, you did.
They're going to be clinging. Like, we should all stay very, very close. Nobody should just run off blindly. And let's go. And you can see that they cling. They're sticking very close to Mina. They're like, I'm so scared.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
lead
this
this
at
merry
all.
band of fuckers.
Merry band of fuckers. I love it.
I like that. Can that be our group name?
Merry band of fuckers. That's us. There
Merry
you go.
band of fuckers.
Group
So-
name, yes.
You guys are walking, following the fairy compass, and you're going for about 20, maybe 30 minutes when you suddenly hear rustling in the undergrowth,
Gun up.
and jumping out from some bushes, you see a satyr.
Gonna lower the gun.
No way. Is it Costas?
It's Costas.
It fucking worked.
Hey.
Now is not the time for a fucking booty call, but okay.
You called, my dear. This is quite surprising, but it's always wonderful to hear from you.
Oh, he knows this
Costas,
one. Okay.
I apologize for
Please.
for the silence. Unfortunately, at this particular time, our usual encounter will have to wait. We are trying to find the Fey Palace that is located in this forest, and hopefully, if we manage to survive that encounter, you will still be in the vicinity.
Well, if it's a palace, maybe it has some beds.
That Aminata's gonna, like, you're just gonna see pink, just like all over their face, and they're just gonna like pat their hair down, like, yes, palace, yes, very much. They tend to have beds. If you could help us locate it and we do what we need to do, I'm sure the party would not mind leaving me in your very capable and thorough hands.
D'accord.
Aminata's going to avoid looking at anybody else in the face. Avoid it like the plague.
Annalise
So-
is just pure befuddlement. Just like,
well, unfortunately, I do not know the location of it, but I could certainly keep you company because these woods are very wild. There are a lot of my kin in these woods, so maybe an escort until we find your palace would not be a bad thing.
Oh, that would be greatly appreciated.
No
Let's
way,
see.
d'accord.
And Aminata's literally going to lean in and like plant a big kiss on his cheek and be like, please, lead the way.
Okay.
Mina?
So he leads Mina is leading the way, but you can tell he's like looking around, and actually you do notice, you feel rather, that the feeling of being watched is less intense now that he is here.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Oh my God,
That
amazing
was the
call.
hope.
That was an amazing call, Tend. Or T. I didn't even fucking.
Very clever.
Yeah. Because I was
That's
thinking, oh,
this
he's miles away. Like,
that
what?
you're this is that's going back. That's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
That is, you know. So
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah. So
That is drunk
while
dialing an ex.
yeah,
There were
while
no
you
such things
guys
as
are
good people.
yeah, while you're doing this, Anki and Sylvia, you guys go flying. You come up out of the canopy above the tree line, and you are flying around. Anki's living his best life. He is loving this freedom and he like dives down into the trees and comes back up, and he is absolutely loving it. Thankfully, in your Sparrowhawk form, you are able to keep up with him. And you spend
Yeah.
a good like 15, 20 minutes. When you go up, you realize this forest is actually quite big. Like it's
And this is fun, like
yeah,
to
oh
be
yeah,
flying around, like
of course it is.
like,
But this
okay,
forest
look,
is very big. It's easily 40, 50 kilometers across, you reckon. Like it's quite large.
holy hell,
Okay.
okay.
But after about 20 minutes or so, you do come across, you're pretty much in the center of the forest when you find down below this massive clearing, and in the center of the clearing is this huge structure. Okay. Um, Circling around, you can see it is what was once a very, very fine palace. It looks like it was made of some strange kind of, it almost looks like a sandstone, but as if but a sandstone that appears to have had metal flakes in it that look to be made of gold. All
Oh.
right. And now this is an extremely tall structure. Okay. Um, like it looks that it looks like it's three, maybe four, three stories high, with then a large vaulted roof on top as well. Okay. At the front of it, you see this beautiful fountain with this beautiful clear water that's shimmering and almost seems to have like a almost like a magical glow to it. And at the front of the palace, what was the main entrance, you see rubble and debris, where the structure has been clearly damaged in the past by what looks like some sort of an explosion. And you see countless skeletons scattered across the ground, like
Oh,
20, 30 or more skeletons across the ground at the front of the palace.
okay, cool.
So yeah, now knowing where it is, you and Anki slowly try to make your way back to Justine.
Does Anki have some sort of a I can sense where my person is thing?
He has a rough kind of thing that he's able to.
Okay, cool.
It does take you a bit. It takes you a good 20 minutes to get back, but you do eventually come down.
Yeah,
And
okay.
eventually, Justine, you do feel the sense of Anki coming near you.
It's like find my iPhone, find my person.
Yeah, and and you do, he relays the image of the palace to you. Okay, so after about another hour or so, because it's a slow trek through the forest, as I said, it's really just deer trails that you're walking along. There's no roads or paths. You finally find yourself coming to the edge of a clearing where you see the palace as I had described it. And
I'm gonna
Costas
drop the
says,
spell.
well, I see. It's one of these.
One of which?
It's an abandoned palace of the elves. Yes. If you don't mind, my dear, I'm going to return home. You're going in there, yes?
Okay. I must say, your reaction is quite alarming, Costas.
Why? No one goes into elven palaces.
It's an elven palace full of death and traps.
Exactement. Yes.
I don't blame you for
Even
not
I
wanting to
don't
go
go.
in.
I mean,
We
I
are
wouldn't go.
completely insane, so we're
Yeah,
going
well,
in.
Wait, d'accord. Yes, of course you are.
Looking at the bodies, Neil. Have they? I obviously can't tell if they're elves or human or anything like that.
I mean, they're humanoid. They're elves or human.
Yeah, I mean,
I will say
these are
this.
made of cartilage, so I know
Yeah.
that.
So I will say with the remnants of clothing that's on some of them still, they look the clothing you see is clearly human clothing.
So probably the peasants that stormed the palace and then got killed in the initial explosion.
You're assuming that's probably what happened.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Okay, so I'm assuming also there's nothing of value around here.
The only thing you spot is this beautiful fountain with this crystal clear water that's almost got this ethereal glow to it.
Can I just glance over to the fairy compass and see where it's pointing at the moment?
It's pointing at the building.
Yeah.
The building. Oh God. Okay. Well, don't go into any strange mirrors or.
Well, mademoiselles, Aminata, my dear, if you survive, and he reaches down and he plucks a fresh flower from the ground and hands it to you. You know how to get me.
We'll try and get her back to you.
I was just kind of gonna shoot Sylvia kind of like a look. I'm like, yes. If I survive, I will be in some sore need of companionship.
Yes, celebration.
Sylvia's gonna say to Aminata via the lesser telepathy cantrip, "I now know tree stride."
That's
just over telepathy. This is just us. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, Aminata's just going to kind of like a very, very slight nod and say, a bientôt, and they kind of steal themselves and start walking not too far ahead of anyone, because they still were very, very sketchy about palaces and shit.
So, as I said, coming up about like maybe 8-9 meters from the front of the palace is this fabulous fountain, and then you can see past that there is the remains of various, probably somewhere between 30 and maybe 40 skeletons. You're guessing they're human, and then the broken. So you do see there is actually damage to the structure, not going all the way up, but certainly the main entrance is completely blown open, and some of that continues onto the first floor as well.
Annalise just kind of like snaps her collar and tries to hide like a little flush at the palpable sexual tension. And can I like try and assess the space and try and see if there's any like leftover traps or wards or anything, at least in this entrance sort of area?
Yeah, sure. Give me an awareness roll.
Let's do it.
I was going to say, Amanad, if you want to roll to detect and disarm traps as well, yeah.
Absolutely. Like all the guns are out for this. I'm like, I ain't taking no risks with nobody.
That's if keen eyes counts. That's an 18.
Yeah, keen eyes does count.
I'll try.
The sketchier, the more paranoid, the fucking better right now.
Crank it up.
I know.
Sorry,
it's
yes.
checking for. Sorry.
Yeah, go on, Yassine.
I know it's probably like checking for trees in the forest, but I am going to cast Black Magic because it costs me 1 mana. Just in case.
You get an extremely strong presence of magic from the fountain. Extremely powerful magic from the sphere of life.
Restorative?
Like a fountain of beauty.
Oh, I'm going to tell
surrounded by skeletons.
This is you're getting an incredibly strong aura of healing magic from this fountain.
Okay, Justine is going to be. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Oh fuck it! Justine is in her exploration era. I'm going to. I assume I have like some sort of like a penknife or something, because we've been traveling for a while, right?
Yes.
So sensing that, I'm going to cut my finger.
Okay.
And I'm going to approach this fountain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to dip my finger in it, but I'm going to use some sort of like something that I have to pour water from the fountain over my finger.
So like a test tube. A
I'm
test tube.
assuming
Like a
that the
test tube.
machine has all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, you take one of your test tubes from your kit that you use for your arcane research, and you scoop some of the water, pour it over the cut, and it instantly heals.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I'll be like,
that would come in very
come
handy.
here, everyone.
Oh, we
Can I-
should fill up all the flagons, all the flasks, all the shit that we can possibly hold this fluid. I think we'll need all the help we
Yeah,
can
because
get.
I'm assuming we all have water flasks.
I'll say each of you has a water flask that holds a half a liter.
Yeah, because in terms of inventory, I think we all had like equipment-wise.
You
I
had
thought
your
we all
basic
had, like,
standard
backpacks.
shit. Yeah, exactly. So you'd have a water.
Yeah,
you'd
which
have
includes a water skin.
water canteen that holds a half a liter of water. Okay.
Sylvia is gonna just drink some, thinking
Yeah,
if
see if
it's
it helps her
healing,
out.
it's not gonna
So-
fucking make it. It's not gonna
so,
make
Sylvia,
my arm worse.
You drink some of the water, and as you do, you instantly feel a warm, healing glow in your arm as the bones heal and knit back together instantly.
What the? Oh my god! Okay.
You also gain a +1 bonus to your fortitude for the next 24 hours.
Holy shit!
Can't trust this.
Let's all drink from
trust
the
it.
cup.
Okay, I'm gonna drink some. I'm gonna
Yeah.
drink some too.
Anybody who drinks from this gains a. These are all at full health, so you don't have any critical injuries or lost limbs that need to be regrown. But anybody who drinks from it gains a +1 bonus to fortitude for the next 24 hours.
I can
Hey.
see you staying going to the stall, something like, I need a bathroom break.
So yeah, Sylvia, your major critical injury, which would have taken you 6 weeks to heal, or a very powerful 4th level spell, completely removed.
Oh my god. Okay. Because I was just gonna,
Yeah.
hold out till my next level.
Yeah,
up
you're just gonna be a trooper. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, guess I.
Yeah, I'll fill my water skin, but I'm not going to drink from it. I don't trust this shit. I don't trust like that.
I'm not as drinking. Yeah, I'm not just gonna like drink straight up, and they're gonna say I've never come across any such things or heard of any such things.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me, Emma. Mina, do you drink of this?
Fair enough.
Mina, do you drink? No? Okay.
Interesting decision.
Guys, we're completely fucked. If Neil gave us something like that, we're so fucked.
You're an
we
incredible.
are so
dude.
screwed. We're so screwed. Oh, fuck.
We're gonna walk in, the first room just explodes.
Because I was literally just gonna walk around this castle with a
Yeah.
broken arm.
Yeah, you're gonna
until
be
I
a
had it
trooper
off.
with a serious break to the arm, but no, you are.
Which is
so,
why I don't trust it. I'm scared this is some sort of like tops you
So-
up, and then every damage you take just gets added to a pool and comes down
So,
to you later.
what's the plan? Are we going to go through the front door?
Can I check the front door over?
My detect.
Oh yeah,
I
what did you roll for?
detect?
Yeah, what did you get?
So it was, what was the modifier again? Was that
It's +6 plus your awareness and keen eyes.
Wow.
Okay, so +6. Awareness is +3. My keen eyes is +1, so +10.
Yeah.
That is a 28.
So you neither Annalise nor Amanada detect any traps in the immediate vicinity of the entrance to the palace. Okay. And now, by the way, I'm going to say that, like, looking through the front door, what you can see is a very, very wide hall. Okay, it's 4 meters wide, and there is stones from masonry and stones from the structure that has fallen down, and other skeletons that are in the hallway going down. The hallway itself leads 11 meters down, and then you see past that opening up into a large kind of foyer space. You see other boulders, other skeletons, and a grand stairs that seems to lead up to the first floor.
The skeletons that are there, what kind of clothes are they wearing? Like human peasanty stuff, or
Most of the skeletons do appear to be the skeletons of the human mob that attacked the palace approximately 100 years ago during the revolution.
Cool. Okay.
Before we step in, Aminata is just going to kind of like turn to the rest of the party and say, it's hard to explain, but of some of the people who've managed to go into these empty palaces and have retrieved some of their belongings have dealt with some quite interesting things. So please be very much on your guard, and if you see anything at all that is alarming, is out of the realm of the norm, even for what you think the Fae might have, please just say, I've heard some terrible tales, and I just want us all to be aware of what could happen.
Sylvia just has this look of, this is going to be, like, I know this is going to be hellish. You know this is going to be hellish. If we don't fucking die horribly, that's going to be a miracle. Actually, Sylvia says that. Like, if we don't die horribly, it will be a miracle. And I will buy you a drink.
I just want to say that, but I'm not being too presumptuous, but in case anything does happen, please, if you can, just bring my body back to my parents, please.
Well, if I don't also die, if I can, I will certainly do that. But, there's every chance that I will also die horribly. But, yeah, I will certainly send word to your parents at the very least.
So after promising to send your badly battered and possibly dismembered bodies back to your loved ones, does the party enter the palace?
Yeah.
As we step in, Annalise pulls out the Icanogram, and I'm just going to quickly type an "I love you" into the Icanogram that's in the package and send that off.
Oh, Sylvia's actually going to do that. I'm going to send a message to Heinrich and just be saying, I'm going in. I love you. I will message you when I'm out.
Okay. So.
Gone up, walking in.
So, as I said, you immediately are coming into this large hallway that there's walls either side. The hallway is 4 meters wide, and if you follow it down for about 10, 11 meters, you come into this grand kind of hugely open foyer space. Okay, looking around, you can see there is there's a grand staircase covered in red carpet that is leading up to the first floor. There are boulders and the rocks of boulders and rocks, and then there's numerous skeletons. Okay. You can see there's 4 statues, one in each corner, in the form of elven warriors. Okay.
Attack us at some point.
And there is, lying at the foot of the stairs, you see a skeleton that is wearing extremely fine plate, decorated with the kind of decorations that you would expect of an elf. Okay, and behind him you do see there's doorways. There's a wide pair of doors, so the stairs kind of goes up, and you can kind of just barely make out underneath the stairs a wall that runs underneath the stairs. In the center of that, there is a wide set of double doors leading into a space behind you. Also, looking back to your left and right, you see corridors that lead back down towards the front of the building. So essentially what you have is 4 long rectangular rooms in the front half of the palace, large foyer hall space in the middle, and then a large room at the back. The double doors leading into are underneath the stairs that goes up to the front floor. There's also a door off to the far left and shit like that as well. Okay. So what is the plan? What are you doing?
If we were in a horror movie, someone would have said, let's split off and explore.
Not Aminata, anyway, that's for sure.
Yeah, listen.
We all know the type of people who suggest that, and it's not me.
So, are you guys
horror movies are a comfort watch for me.
So, are you guys just going into the middle of the foyer, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna hug a
Ooh.
wall.
Yeah,
I'm not
gonna
walking
go
through the middle.
around.
I'm going to detect. I'm going to detect again, and while we're like
What are you
entering this
detecting?
space,
Sorry.
Aminata. Oh,
Traps?
I'm going to
Traps and
detect for
stuff.
any like traps
Okay,
or
yeah, yeah.
anything like that.
Cool.
And
Roll for
while
him.
we do this, Aminata is going to speak very respectfully and say, and apologize for intruding. essentially.
So, guys, I'm not putting this on the overlay, but I do have a map up on. Sorry, I haven't shared it on roll
Roll20?
20. And where the feck is the? Apologies. There we go. So if you guys want to jump into roll 20,
I
you
see
can
it
then
quickly.
move. You can then move your tokens around. Okay, you should be able to move your tokens around.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm
Hold
just
on.
opening it now.
Apologies.
Oh God, please tell me I still remember my password.
Yeah, I'm running into that. I got it. There we go.
Listen. Okay, cool. So that was a nat 20 for me.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
There's no traps
So
in
that
this
is
area.
a plus. Well, it was nat 20, but I add plus 12, isn't it?
Yeah, there's
No.
no traps in this area. Okay.
Okay.
I
So, at the top, at the foot of the stairs is the skeleton in elven plate, and then in the four corners of this large space is 4 statues in the form of elven warriors.
I don't like those ones.
I'm assuming those.
Justine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Um,
let me cast detect magic again, just in case.
Okay. So, Justine, you can cast detect magic, yes?
Yeah.
As you do, you get immediately a incredibly powerful magical aura from the armor and from a fallen sword at the side of the elven noble whose body is on the ground. And as you cast this spell, you hear the sounds of stone breaking as the 4 statues come to life,
But of
and you
course,
see rising up from the skeleton of the elf this spectral form wearing the armor that you see below you and holding a sword in his hand. I need ye all to roll initiative.
oh my God, Aminata, you still have silver in your gun, right?
I do.
Silver for specters.
Ghosts.
Yes.
Yes. I should have bought some silver bullets. Oops.
I remember this from my gunslinger. Silver for specters.
Okay.
15
Yeah. Oh.
on the die.
Well, I assume we would have had a chance to like reload and stuff before.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely. She's
cool.
traveling for like an hour and stuff, you know.
Okay,
I did
cool.
swap my pistol back to regular bullets, which was a mistake, but here we are.
Oh well.
Oh, listen, it's all good.
13 for initiative.
That's an 18 for me.
Just give it a second. 18.
13 too.
Hey.
Ooh,
My favorite Final Fantasy game.
That's a terrible roll.
Okay.
That's a terrible roll. 25.
2 million.
Nope. I got a max 4 with my +3 for initiative.
So what's your total?
No.
What's
4.
your total? 4. Oh God. And Mina, what did you get?
9.
Okay, so just before we go any further, can I just get a
I got
quick? I want to
18.
make sure that I have all of everybody's stats correct. So Sylvia, you have a defense of 13, yes?
Yes.
And what's your max grit?
139.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Justine, what's your defense? Because I see, according to your character sheet, I'm seeing a defense of 12, and I'm not quite
I think
sure.
it is correct.
I don't know. Okay, screw it. We'll say 12. Okay. And how many grip points have you got?
Not many.
How many?
82.
Okay.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Annalise, what's your defense?
Shockingly, 16.
Okay. And how many grip points do you have?
77.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Okay. Mina, your defense is 19/20 in a group, isn't it? And what's your grip points?
130.
Okay, and then finally, Amanada, your defense is,
It's 14.
and
With it.
what's your grip points?
117.
Come on, man.
Okay,
At
right.
least it's paper.
I'm made of paper.
It's
True.
ridiculous.
And I
It's
was rolling a
ridiculous.
martial dice. So Justine is still like 10 something points above me,
Not-
rolling
Yes.
way
even.
smaller dice.
Yes,
Not
I
even
know.
paper, like
Yeah,
Kleenex.
Yeah.
The one for
it's
babies. That
ridiculous.
soft one.
So,
You're
okay.
right.
so
Sylvie is just really fucking stubborn. That's it.
well,
Spite her.
before we do anything, do you guys want to move your tokens around in the space that we're in now? You can move them a couple of squares in any direction if you wish.
Right.
I was saying I was hugging a wall, so I'll probably be like closer down here.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Sylvia too. Let's see if I can
Off
fucking move
of
this
the-
shit.
To
Oh yeah,
the
yeah. I reckon
side.
I'd be like here ish.
I'm
Right. Neil, just for myself, just because I like to know this kind of stuff,
Mhm.
what kind of sword does the Elven warrior have?
A very, very fancy, extremely magical looking sword.
But is it a side sword? Is it a small sword? Is it a long sword? I want to know what's up.
No, think more like similar to a Brazil nut, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's an arming sword similar to Brazil nut. So think,
Brazil nut, okay.
late 11th century, okay?
Oh, okay. I was thinking 12th, but yeah.
No,
11th.
more late 11th.
Oh,
so
yes,
that
yes.
long, thin blade that you see with
Yes.
the late 11th century. Sorry, folks. My
Sorry.
wife and I have extensive, like at this stage, going decades of knowledge when it comes to swords. Okay.
And we have a lot of swords in between us. No, I just wanted to know for my own kind of.
It is not a Brazil nut, but a similar blade profile to a Brazil nut, like my Brazil nut. Okay. So anyway, apologies, folks. So has everybody moved their tokens to where they are going to be? Yes. Okay. So the Spectre is the first to act, and well,
I got an
Amanada.
18, by the way.
Super. An 18 for your initiative. Yes, I have that recorded. I rolled really well. I rolled a nat 20 for the Ancient Spectre, so he's going to go straight over to Amanada. Okay. Yeah, it's great. Awesome. We love it. So, he is going to do 3 touch attacks.
Oh no.
That was terrible. The first one's only a 10.
Okay.
Second one is that's better. 23. And the third attack is a 22.
Oh,
So this is
Can I spend both my minors to try and block both those?
What bullets are you using?
I've got my rifle and it's just regular rifle rounds.
Okay, so if you want to roll to shoot,
we'll give it a go. I probably won't even be able to actually hit the damn thing.
Okay.
That is 25. So
okay, so you shoot and the bullet goes straight through its hand as its hand claws at Amanada.
Yeah. I won't take the second shot then.
Yeah.
Be silver.
Okay, so that is 13 points of necrotic damage from the first touch attack. And then second touch attack is 10 points of necrotic damage. So if you have armor, you're reducing the lower armor rating, and I need you to give me a fortitude stamina roll.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just write this shit down. Okay. So first bit of damage is 13 necrotic.
Yes.
Oh, holy shit. Okay. And what was the second bit?
10.
And that's just what damage? Is it necrotic as well, or just?
Oh, it's all necrotic. Okay. You don't have enchanted armor, do you?
No, but I did have that amulet. That witch's amulet of protection.
Witch's amulet of protection, or do you mean the amulet of defense from Justine?
No, there was an amulet of protection that I got. Did I get that from Gwyn actually?
Well, it must have been from Gwyn.
But she gave you her amulet of fortune.
I thought she gave you the amulet.
I had an amulet of protection, and I also had an amulet of luck.
Yeah, so the amulet of luck was what you got from Gwyn, but the amulet of protection was the thing that Justine gave you. And it's how many defense points is it? It's like 10 or something. So you basically, it's a pool of 10 points that you can add to your defense to try and stop an attack. But once it's spent, it's spent. Now, I think with those rolls, it wouldn't have made a difference.
No.
So
it would have made a difference on one.
Would it? Okay, well, it's
Oh,
your
maybe
call.
not, actually. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay, so I need fortitude stamina roll, please.
What did I do? Okay, fortitude stamina. So that is. Oh, at least I got that plus fucking 1 from drinking the sparkly water.
Yes.
That's a 17, 18
total.
Yeah.
Your muscles freeze up as you feel the cold of the grave. You are stunned until the end of your turn.
Oh no.
Oh, you spooky bitch. Okay.
Yes.
Oh
So
no.
how it is.
Right. The gargoyles are now going to start to move.
We said they were elven warriors.
I said that they were statues in the form of elven warriors that have now come alive, and they're now gargoyles.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
But they
that's
can't
fine.
fly, so that's okay. 1, 2,
Great. Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And the immortal, it was Dorothy Parker, isn't it, that said what
So-
fresh people like this?
Yeah. So the first one gets up to Annalise and
No.
is going
No.
to
Not the squishy.
attack. So they are attacking with a sword.
Oh dear.
That was a nat 1 on the first roll. But second attack, that is a 21.
I'll try and block it.
Can I use my reaction?
Of course you
And
can.
And can I blink
Yes,
Annalise the
absolutely.
fuck away?
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Where would you want to blink Annalise to? Point on the map.
That's a good question. Give me a second.
I mean,
no.
the further I am from anything, the better it is for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I
And
am
up
worried-
onto the stairs would be good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
then also
you
I'm
have-
afraid something might come from like the other side.
Then we'll try and deal with it.
So somewhere up around here would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so don't forget to deduct your mana. You spend a minor action casting blink, and Annalise is moved. So then the gargoyle moves down to Sylvia and is going to roll for their third attack. Cocked. That is cocked again. Oh, that was terrible. I only rolled a 5 with a total of 11. So that misses.
That actually misses.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's okay.
okay.
The other gargoyle also comes up to you and is going to attack you, Sylvia.
Oh,
3 times. Okay, so that is a... Which one is he? Is he the one with the bow? Oh, no, he has a sword as well. Okay, so sword. That's a 17 to hit on the first attack.
Yep.
A 16 to hit on the second attack.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything as a reaction?
Am I able to cast Stony Step here, or
Unfortunately, not.
yeah.
There is a
I assumed-
subterranean structure,
Yeah, I
and
assumed.
a 14 on the third attack.
Yeah, no, they all hit.
Okay, so that is 12 on the first attack.
Okay, sorry, just 1 second. So I'm on 1, 3, 9,
15.
So sorry. So 12 on the first.
15 on the second. And 11 on the third.
And 11 on the third.
Yeah. Now don't forget to subtract your armor. You have armor 5
I
free,
do
don't
not
you?
have. No, I do
Oh,
not
shit.
because
Okay,
I'm
right.
tapped, so I do not have it.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
wait.
this one here, this
3.
gargoyle is coming over to Amanada.
Wait, mana.
hear.
Oh, sorry, mana
The
receptacle.
first attack is a 15, which hits. And then we have an 18, which hits. And
Can
then
I
a
use my
16.
temp?
Oh, you're what? Oh, yeah, absolutely. So the 15 on the first one. So you have a defense of... You have a defense of 14.
14.
So you could
So
spend
use 1 for
2,
the first one.
because it has to be higher than the
Okay.
roll. So,
Okay, so
yes.
yeah.
So, and then you could use 2 on the first one. So what was I said? 15 14, so 1 on the second
Yeah.
one, and then 16 and 3. So that's you've used 6 of the 10 points,
6.
and it
So I
doesn't
only have
hit.
4 left.
Okay,
Okay.
and then the last gargoyle is going over to Mina. First attack. That is a 19 to hit.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
But I'm in a group, so 20 doesn't hit.
Oh yeah. Second attack is a 21 to hit.
We're gonna block it.
Parry, super. Third attack is shit. I rolled a 9, so I miss. Okay, so Sylvia, it is your turn, and Annalise is on deck.
Okay. Ooh. So we're all spread out at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, these are clustered in a. These aren't beside each other, but these are relatively close.
Yeah, no, I'm
Except
just thinking.
Annalise.
I'm
And I'll be
thinking.
changing that much sooner.
I'm thinking an AOE probably won't cut
Oh,
it.
you can cast an AoE and not hit your allies.
Quite. Oh, da. I'm just looking. So that's that out. Stone Gargoyle, though, I might try. Can I try and trap the gargoyle with a rocky maul?
Sure, of course.
Is that really? Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So 82.
Okay.
Just
So they get a dex roll on this.
yes.
I rolled an 18. I'm assuming that does not come close to your
That
spell.
that is a fail on my spell mind.
Yeah.
So,
So which of the 4 gargoyles so there's 2 attacking you. Which of them do you want to cast it on?
one of them. So
Sure, we'll say this one.
yeah, sure. So sorry, that's
Yeah.
1d. Sorry. Where's the Rocky Maul? D6 plus magic. Oh, okay, that's only a 2. Plus 6 is 8.
Okay. Is that a major or minor action for you to cast that spell because it's from your favorite sphere? Is that what level is that?
It's 2.
Okay, I don't think you can cast second level spells yet as a minor
Are you
action.
sure? Because I thought it was first and second.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. Can you tell me?
Where does it?
You're 11th level, aren't you?
Yes.
No, you gained a free second level spell from your chosen elemental sphere and can cast first level spells as a minor action.
First, okay. No, that's fine. That's okay.
So that was your major action.
Yeah, I'm currently going through inventory at the moment. I'm trying to make sure, just check if I can use my armor.
I don't think you can. Okay, I think you're tapped out. It is now Annalise's go. Justine, you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna tap the ring of shadow jumping and blink myself right over here.
Sure, cool.
And then
so you are now 12 meters from the nearest gargoyle.
Yeah, so still within short range for my rifle, no matter who I aim for. So I'm going to swap to my pistol.
So I think it's medium range for the pistol now, isn't it?
Yes, 10 and above.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to take a shot at. Sadly, I've used all my minors, so I can't do anything special.
Well, hold on. You use a minor to use the ring of jumping.
Ring of jumping, and then the minor I used to try and block the shot going to block the attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you just have your 2 attacks.
Here's what it is. So I would send 2 shots
at the first gargoyle.
Yeah, I'm just 1 pressuring Sylvia.
Okay, and what kind of ammunition are you using right now? Normal ones. Standard, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Why can't I get 20? That's 19 on the die plus like 18.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's
plus 18.
Yeah, because I'm now getting I've got my
snipers.
base bonus plus 8 for being a
Stupid sniper. Okay, yeah, that hits.
So I'd hope so. Okay, damage. I've scrambled all my dice. D8. Okay. So that's 17 plus another 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 25 total on the first shot.
Okay, so you hit and you hit well, but the stony texture of the creature, it doesn't do as much damage as you would have expected.
I figured.
Okay.
All right, second shot. Just gonna do what I can.
Okay.
12 plus 18.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Then, but that's 23 damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay,
That's it.
still not bad. You did a lot of
Yeah.
damage. Justine, it's your go.
Okay.
Sorry, 24 damage on the second hit. My bad. Doesn't make a difference. But...
Every little helps. And sorry, Mina, you're on deck.
Okay. So what I want to try to do, I want to try to cast Mana Drain on the Spectre.
Give me an intellect roll.
That is 14 plus 5, 19.
Spectres don't have mana.
Ah, fuck.
Fae in general don't use mana.
It's all innate.
Okay. Arcane Bullet.
On
the Spectre.
On the Spectre, okay.
On the Spectre, yeah. Yeah, fuck that. 11 of them. 21 mana.
You want a spell split?
Yeah.
On which of the 4 gargoyles? There's two attacking Sylvia, 1 attacking Mina, 1 attacking Amanada.
The one who's attacking Yamanata.
Okay, cool. Right. So roll for damage.
As someone who has like less crit points.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Tell me about it.
Listen, the reason I'm not shifting into an earth elemental is because I might need to heal you and I need the mana.
Yeah, that's fair. Welcome to the sub 100 club.
So I was literally like, oh, do you know, this isn't a time where I'm just taking fucking.
So, Justine, what did you roll?
41 each.
41 points of damage. Okay.
Oh my god.
And I wish to cast. I'm at the bottom of the order, right?
No,
I am.
Amanada is next.
Okay. But anyway, I am going to cast. Oh yeah, Alchemist Armor on myself.
Yeah.
Using my arcane enchantment to cast.
First level spells is minor action.
Yes.
Yeah, cool, of course. Cool. Super. All right. So, Amanada, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to remember that
it's a minor
bullets
action
were
to put on.
protected.
It is a minor action to put on the ring.
I will 100% be putting on that ring.
Yes.
Although I'm very doubtful it will help. Like we're in an elven palace, so I wouldn't be surprised if the gargoyles could see right through me. Yeah, I'm gonna put on the ring.
Not gonna make things worse. So.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna put on the ring, and then I am going to pew because I'm going to remember from that time in that bastard's house, the one who abused his wife.
Yes, on your spoopy episode. Yes,
exactly. That they're sensitive to silver. So we'll go. Oh,
so you're gonna so you can, if you want, use your other minor action to attempt a lightning attack. If you roll high enough, you'll get 2 extra attacks. Because you're spending a minor action to put on the ring.
Yeah, okay. Might as well go. Like, I'm not as gonna be like, I'm taking damage, like, fast. Ooh, nice. Okay, so that is is an 18 that I rolled, and then the.
You get everything. You get your bonus act. You get your sneak attack because you're invisible.
Yeah.
So you get your
which is
+4 and all that. Okay.
+4. Mhm.
Okay, super. So it hits. Anyway.
And can I? Okay, Daddy.
What? Wait. What was your total? So you rolled an 18. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I rolled an 18, so the
Okay.
4
So and
would
then
bring it to 22.
and then +5. Yeah. Or was that including the +5?
No, it was just an 18 flat roll.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, you rolled enough to activate the feat.
Beautiful. Okay, so I am going to. Yeah,
you
all
wanna-
3. I think I'm just going to pepper the specter.
Okay, super. So you want to roll for the other 2 attacks and see if they hit?
Okay, so 12
+9 is 11. That's a hit.
plus 9. And an 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yep. Oh my god. Okay, grand. So that is going to be 1d6 plus. 1d6? No, 1d8. I was reading that incorrectly.
So you get the assassin on the first attack, okay?
Yeah, and the assassin instead of 1d10 plus 3 at
Yeah, it's actually at
master
mastery level. I think it's 1d12 plus 4. I'm just looking it up now. Yeah, 1d12 plus 4.
Yeah, let me just update that on the sheet.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
1d12. There we go.
So yeah, so on the first roll, you're doing 1d8 plus 6 plus 1d12 plus 4.
So that's 12 on the first one.
Okay.
And it's 12 plus 4. So that's a 16 on the second one.
Where are you getting 12 plus 4 from? It's 1d8 plus. Oh, sorry, yeah, 12 plus 4, yeah. 16. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Okay. And then 1d8 plus 6 for the other 2 attacks.
$12 again.
Okay.
And 10.
Okay, cool. Right. Super. All right, so we are at the top of the initiative order. The Spectre.
Sorry, no, you forgot me.
Oh, apologies. Did I? Oh, sorry. Apologies, Mina. Oh, I must have skipped you for some reason because you actually come after Justine. So yeah, you should have come before Amanada. So what are you doing?
Well, my usual. I just gonna do my 2 attacks, and I'm gonna try for a quick attack, please.
Sweet.
So that is what is that? Rolled an 18, so that is a 20, 22, and the other one is not good. That is a yeah, the other one is not so good. The other one is only a 18.
So the first attack hits and activates the quick attack. The second attack also hits but doesn't activate quick attack. Okay.
Well, you have one.
Do you only? Oh yeah, you only do one more action because you
I
use
only
one
have
to
one
parry. Yeah.
action left. So
So,
anyway,
okay.
so that's
Okay.
fine.
Well, the one that you did, it did work. Okay. So you get 3 attacks this turn. So do you want to roll for the third attack and see if it hits?
Yes.
Super.
Please.
And you are attacking gargoyle number.
22.
Yeah, that's it. So all 3 attack hit. Okay.
Cool. Right. So, what is that? That is it. Hurry. So that is 11. And that is a 19. And that is a 13.
Okay, all 3 attacks hit, but they are not doing as much damage as you would have expected. Even with your
Understood.
enchanted halberd, you are cutting into solid stone, so it's not as effective as you would have
Of course.
hoped. Okay,
Oh.
so it is currently 8 minutes to 10, and I had said we should stream till 10, but there's a lot going on in each round of combat, and a single round of combat is going to take us well over 20 minutes. So we have finished our first round of combat. Rather than do another round and run late, especially because people have work in the morning, I'm going to say that we see this as a perfect place to pause in our story, and
Fair.
next Sunday we will return to our TPK.
Can't wait.
Okay.
Hooray!
Perfect. Hooray. I love this
Awesome.
for us.
Yay.
Yeah.
And I would like to point out you haven't actually explored any of the rooms of this palace
Yeah,
that
this
you
is the
literally
entrance.
this is
So,
just the
straight up
foyer.
getting fucked up.
This is
Yeah.
just the foyer.
This is probably enough to kill
Okay.
most people that are coming to see this.
I mean,
I
as I said,
appreciate I was actually shocked by the healing of the broken arm, but as Ari said, if he's given us that,
Yeah.
we go and get
It's gonna bite us in the
like,
ass.
there's
We go and get
approximate as I did say, like between the entrance to the palace and where you're at now in the foyer, those 12-15 meters, there's about 50 skeletons just there.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyway, thank you so much, folks, for a really fun session. I've been so excited about exploring this palace for so long, and I can't wait to show you what I have in store for our
seriously,
heroes.
you don't even know how stressful I find dungeon crawls.
We've
Can't
never
shoot ghosts.
we have never had a chance to do a dungeon crawl in Fey Earth because, you know,
We did a catacomb.
well, I
crawl,
suppose
you know.
we yeah, the closest thing we had to dungeon crawls was when we were in the exploring the Fey Mounds in campaign 1. And
Yeah,
that was
We did a Fey Mound in this one as well.
yeah, but it wasn't a
Yeah.
dungeony Fey Mound. It was just a Fey Mound, you know. So whereas the remember like the ruins of the dwarven settlement in the Wicklow Mountains, and then
And
Yeah.
Olaf got fucking stone rot.
Olaf got dwarven leprosy turning into stone. Fun times. Yeah, fun times. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining us on our new bat time on the same bat channel. But we shall see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock for some more face shenanigans. Until then, stay safe and we shall talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
So, Neil, I got a question.